Greetings and salty stations!
Hello everybody. Good morning.
I feel like so much more awake today, for some reason.
So do I. Hey Mac.
Hey Mac, Conker, Metric Done, hey guys.
Welcome all.
Greetings.
That's
interestingly timed. Why do I have this on? I don't need this yet. Oh man, we have been listening to the sexy Xbox music. I feel like I'm gonna just unmute it for a second because it's very sexy. Ooh. Tell you what. We have prepared a generic brand breakfast. I couldn't tell you what brand it is. I'm enjoying it.
Those golden arches.
How sexy is this music? Alright, there you go. It's very sensual. It's very not Microsoft as I recall them.
It's not the way that I think of them.
Yeah.
You're like, we're Microsoft, not like beat machine.
But we're not here to talk about songs. So it's Microsoft. Now, I think straight off the bat, let's just address the fact that I don't think they're going to be talking much hardware, if any.
Yeah.
Which would be an interesting one. So, yeah, like the Xbox One X is already out, so they've already done their flagship thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's not going to happen. So no new console.
Unless they do Xbox One XS, like a slimline model. That's all I could really see on the foreseeable future.
Yeah, so that's an interesting one. I feel like if there's going to be hardware, it'll be VR related, but they have not mentioned anything about that.
Yeah, that'd be interesting, actually.
And if it's VR, it'd be mixed reality, because that's what they call it.
Delicious.
Yeah, so I don't know what to feel there.
Not much. There's not much to feel, Chris.
Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of games, hopefully some first-party games. We got up a list. We're not even going to pretend that we made this list. I'm just going to pop this here. So a few of the things that have been rumoured, and some that have already been announced. So Crackdown 3, which was announced in 2014.
Alright.
So that's good.
Great.
But it's not actually going to be announced because they'll probably show it here, but it's still not coming out until 2019.
Awesome, well, that's what we're waiting for.
So I think last year, I think it was Terry Crews came out and did, like, that was the most exciting part of that video, was Terry Crews did some awesome stuff, and then they went into, like, what seemed like a fairly mundane game, which was interesting. I was like, Terry Crews, I love this guy, and he's, like, doing all this, like, cool shit, I'm like, fuck yeah, and then like, they showed the game, and I was like, it looks fine. Yeah. But it's all third person.
Not what you're after.
Metric don't like that. I think that'd be a bit excessive. And it would be, you're right, because they still have 3 flavors of the Xbox that are available. Although they've stopped selling the original Xbox One, but they're still everywhere. Australia's been taking a while to get rid of all that. It's an interesting one.
We stopped those 3 years ago.
So I think you know this. I have a gift card that has enough money on it for insert popular electronics store to go and buy the Xbox One X. Yeah. And so I traded in a few things. I had a spare console and a few games and stuff. And I didn't buy it. Yeah.
Well then.
So I have that gift card and I'm going to use it to buy other things. So has anyone here put your hands up on the stream? That's up in bananas. Does anyone here have an Xbox One X?
That's a good question.
Or an Xbox One S? Or an Xbox One at all?
Yeah,
that's an interesting
one. Big question, yeah.
I've got an Xbox One S. I was playing Fallout last night after the stream.
Nice.
Yeah, so I have a 4K HDR 10-bit TV, which means I could actually do all of the things that you could do with an Xbox One X. I would actually get benefit from it, but I couldn't justify the upgrade because it just seemed like the platform was a little bit stagnant. So I'm hoping that they breathe some life into it now.
Hopefully.
Good morning, J-Mac.
Good morning, J-Mac. Good old banana hand.
For some reason I heard J-Mac saying, good morning. Yeah.
That's interesting.
I don't know why.
Good morning.
We are still a little delirious from yesterday, so I feel like he popped in and he's just like, alright guys, I'm just, good morning.
Excuse me.
Raises peel. I know he's eating his banana. Wait, did you eat Mech's banana hand?
Oh, well, sorry.
So, you guys only have the original Xbox One? That's what I'm getting. So what else? We got Forza Horizon 4. Alright, what's the bet? they'll show a car, like an actual car.
Ah.
They pretty much do it every conference. So they'll probably do it again this year. Yeah, I think last year it was a Porsche 911.
I believe so. I think I remember hearing about that. But like, so here's a brand new car.
Yeah,
we made a video game about it.
And everyone's like,
cool.
Whatever. Like cool.
They talked about the car, didn't they?
Yeah.
Cool. Check out the wheels. You can drive on those wheels in this game.
I mean, like, it was cool. No, because they showed that particular car for the first time ever.
Oh, okay. So it's like the car reveal at E3.
Yeah, but it was a variant, like a limited edition version of the car that was available. Right. And I was like, that's kind of cool, but at the same time, like, is it relevant? I don't know. Yeah, so that's Forza Horizon will come out. Forza, based in Australia last time, looked phenomenal. We had a bit of fun with it. Like the customization options were ridiculous.
It's insane, yeah.
Like, and you could get Aussie cars, which was cool, and you could completely screw the gearboxes and like all these systems. Like you were playing around, it was great.
It's so good, and also the warthog in it too.
That's right. Love
that. Absolutely love that.
So like that was cool, and like a good Microsoft connection. But you know, if you're not into racing games, then that comes out. Like, I actually do enjoy that game. That's a cool game. It's quite realistic. Well, when it wants to be.
Yeah, exactly. It's well done. You can play it as like a simulator type game, or you can just like muck around and paddock bash and stuff. So
which is good because like that was that thing from like Need for Speed Underground. Yeah, like that was just so much fun.
Yeah.
And I found like when they did Need for Speed Shift, it was too realistic for the Need for Speed series. But I like that this gives you a bit of both.
Yeah.
So I'll be curious to see what the new one is and where it's based. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, that's a good question, actually.
Gears of War 5.
You know what? I've never really been into the Gears of War franchise much at all.
Do you have an Xbox One?
Well, there's the problem, isn't it?
Do you have an Xbox 360?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Of course.
So apparently, I'm just reading this off the thing. So apparently, they may announce maybe 3 separate Gears of War titles, which obviously won't be the same thing. One will probably be a primary franchise leader, and then they'll do like probably a mobile game.
Oh yeah, as I'm thinking, like one main, one spin-off, and one mobile. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
What do you reckon the spin-off will be? Gears of War Spelling Master.
No, it'll be like...
You gotta type in the words to shoot.
It'll be... I was thinking more like Gears of War Mobile. It'll just be called Gears of War Mobile, but it's pretty much Pokemon Go. But with guns.
Gears of War Go.
Gears Go.
But that would be terrible,
exactly.
what you've just described. People are running around the street shooting everyone.
Have you seen this?
For pretend.
Yeah, for real pretend this time. There's I've seen ads for Walking Dead VR or AR game.
But that's not a Microsoft first-party title.
No, not at all. But that's why I'm worried that Gears of War might be like.
Right.
I'm sure that it's a very minute chance, but they might be like, oh, let's give it a go.
Oh, I'm with you. Yeah.
I don't want to think about it
No,
anymore.
wait, that'll be Bethesda. Yeah.
Gears of Battlefields.
Well, we're going to see Bethesda today. Hopefully you guys are joining us for the multiple other streams we're doing. So I think we're doing Bethesda and Devolver.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So Bethesda I'm super pumped for. But we're here for Microsoft, so we'll talk about Microsoft now.
Stay on topic.
So, when was the last primary franchise leader for Halo? That was a while ago.
A few years back.
Because then they've done all these spin-offs, like they did Halo Wars.
Yeah.
Which I know, my brother Ashley loves his strategy. Really enjoyed that.
Yes.
But yeah, so I'm curious if they're going to come back to it.
Yeah. Well, they did Halo Wars 2, I think.
You would think...
Did they do 2?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
So you would think that they'd have to be... I don't know. Like, that's their main first-party exclusive.
Yeah. But wasn't 5 a bit of a flop?
Yeah.
See, I haven't played past 3.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I'm still in like an old mindset where the first one the pistol was amazing and then the second one the pistol was terrible. Yeah. And then I kind of lost interest.
I know. Like, you took my zoom.
I was like, what happened to my pistol? No, like the first 1, 2, and 3 were good. It makes like they're announcing a new rushed concept for Halo 76. It's battle royale, post-apocalyptic, and there's a mobile. It's good.
And we're back. Excuse me.
Crackdown will definitely get a mention, J-Mac. They're not releasing it yet, though, so it's going to be next year.
2019.
2019. Bless you, Barry.
Oh, thank you. And blessings be with you, Mac.
So, Well, they'll do what Sony will do, or did, and do indies. Makes sense. Yeah, so they'll do an indie section. Nintendo's doing that as well. I think Nintendo's leading the path with indies at the moment, with their Nindies section.
Oh, Nintendo, yeah, for sure.
Oh, Nintendo.
You said Nintendo, but my brain heard Microsoft.
You know that major company, Nintendo?
No.
Yeah. Oh, I've never heard someone say, "Oh, Nintendo."
Yeah. Oh, that's what you're talking about.
What are they?
What's a Nintendo?
I think they've been leading the path with indies. Sony did a big step forward like 2 years ago when they did a whole indie showcase and included it as part of the E3. I think they were actually one of the first cabs off the rank to like include indies in E3 properly.
Yeah.
And so they'll definitely do that again this year. We haven't seen the Sony presentation yet, but so that will be good to see.
Yeah.
But it's good to see just all the companies are getting on board with indies. We obviously love indies, so
yeah.
I think we'll see some stuff here. Microsoft did do a bit of it, but yeah, we'll see.
It's not like a main draw for them.
Look, I'm just sitting here going, what do they need to do, and what do you guys think they need to do to get you really excited about Xbox? I know some of you guys have Xbox. Like, I've got both. I've got an Xbox, I've got a PS4, and I've got the Switch. So all three, I should say.
Hell yeah.
And I find that I'm playing the Xbox right now for Fallout 4, but I could be playing that anywhere. That's platform agnostic. So I could be playing that on the PC, which I also own it on.
Yeah.
You know, so what is going to keep me on the Xbox? So at the moment, I come back to the PS4 all the time. Like Detroit Become Human, we've been playing it. It's so good, and you can only get it on PS4.
Yeah. Clever.
And Microsoft have kind of, I don't know, it seems like they've shot themselves in the foot a little bit with doing Xbox exclusive and PC. So
yeah, cool.
So you can also get it on PC, which is smart, like it's smart, but it means the reason to go and get an Xbox for exclusives doesn't exist.
It's mitigated. Exactly right. You could go on PC. That's fine.
What do you guys think of this? I know a few of you have Xboxes, so I'd be curious to get your thoughts. Yeah, it's an interesting one. So we're kicking off in 13 minutes.
1-3, everybody.
Yeah, I do like that as well. Like, it's good, but I don't know. Do you think it diminishes the need to go to the Xbox, though? Like, if you can get them all on PC anyways.
It renders the Xbox a moot point because you don't need it.
Because then sort of becomes the player base is only people that couldn't afford to make a PC game, a gaming PC.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but then you're only buying it because you couldn't get the best version of the game.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, it needs to be exclusive.
The Blu-ray player?
So you play it for exclusives and the Blu-ray player. Yeah, okay. That's fair.
Oh, that's fair.
That's fair. Yeah. I've used the Blu-ray player to watch movies.
No way!
I know.
Breaking news, Christopher watches movies.
Breaking news, Barry forgets what Nintendo is.
No, for some reason when you said Nintendo, my brain's like, yeah, Microsoft.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh wow, oh, you said Nintendo. Nintendo, I don't know.
Maybe they'll announce some Microsoft Switch.
That'd be so good.
That'd be interesting. That'd be so good.
That'd be interesting. Portable, Microsoft portable console will be interesting.
They've never done one.
Exactly. I've read that they were like tossing ideas around in the early days, but
surely that's not something that they're going to announce.
Imagine just they'll be like, "Hey everyone, we know there's no market for it, and like the Switch is doing really good, and so's mobile. So here's our new console."
Oh, Mac, that's the Microsoft Switch to PlayStation. Wow, yeah. So Metric Don's PC exclusive at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like our stream has always been pretty much like 99% PC games.
Yeah.
That's what we've always played for you guys. But, you know, sometimes there's PS4 exclusives and we have jumped on the PS4 for that, but we've never plugged the Xbox in, ever, for the stream. Which is quite telling, isn't it? Yeah. As you said, there's no need. It's a console that unfortunately doesn't need to exist. And I was a massive Xbox 360 fan, so I want to, like, mention that because I'm being a little down on Microsoft. I was a 360 fan. I never had the PS3. I preferred Microsoft.
Yeah.
And then when both the big consoles launched, the 1 and the 4, I actually backed the Xbox One.
Yeah. So
I bought that first. But then nobody else did, it felt. And so I ended up getting a PS4 because that's where my friends were and that's where the exclusives were.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was lucky enough that I could go and get both consoles, but that's not a luxury for most people.
No, not at all.
And so what's going to happen is they're going to choose the one that their friends are on, and the ones where the games are on, PS4.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, you think about it, right? Like PS4 have an Uncharted, Last of Us is PS4 exclusive, isn't it? Yeah. Like I want to get a PS4 because I'm missing out on a ton of games that I haven't played.
Well, you're missing out on a lot of first person story Like, you've got all the Quantic Dream games, like Detroit and Beyond Two Souls and everything.
Yeah.
And you've got Last of Us, which is amazing, Uncharted, which is actually really, really good. And a bunch of racing games, a bunch of sports stuff as well. Like, they got a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of games that I don't care about that are also exclusive. They have a whole bunch of exclusive.
Yeah.
There you go. J-Mac bought his Xbox because his friends are on Xbox. Yeah. Like, your friend group kind of defines... Because games are so social now.
Yeah, exactly. Why would you want to be the odd one out and not have anyone to play with?
There you go. Mac and J-Mac bought their Xboxes because of the friend base.
Huh.
It's really interesting.
Yeah.
And I did the same thing because that's where I assumed everyone was going to be. I assumed incorrectly.
Oh, Chris.
Oh, dear. Okay, so what else? What else? They're going to show... They always show off some third-party stuff. So they're always going to show popular games and sort of bootstrap off it. So we haven't seen a Call of Duty... shown yet.
Yeah, what's coming out? Blops 4?
Blobs?
Blops?
Blops. Like Ops 4, yeah.
COD Blops 4.
So they might show that, just to show it.
Yeah.
And they'll bring on the dude and he'll be like, fucking it runs amazing on Xbox and you'll get a bonus map. That's what they usually do.
Finally.
Yeah, you'll get a bonus map or you get early access to, Nuketown for the first week or something. That's what they always do.
Yeah.
Battlefield, like they'll show whatever looks good on their console, they'll just bring it in to show.
Until, like you said, and the guy will come out and be like, yeah, this is designed specifically for Xbox. And they'll do,
so we really... And like, let's predict. They'll say something like, so we really took HDR to the next level. I'm trying to do my American voice. Hopefully I'm not offending Nick.
Meg's just like, I'm leaving.
Yeah, the Xbox One X platform really allowed us to take Battlefield 5 to the next level in HDR 4K.
Oh, I don't like
And then he'll go on to the PS4 and do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the PS4 Pro really allowed us to take HDR to the next level with Battlefield 5. It's just, you nailed it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's lunch. I'm gonna go get an aluminum hot dog.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah.
Thanks to the Americans.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
What else is Microsoft? You see, this is the thing, Conker. You're like, what else do they have?
That's it.
I think that I know it's late into the game, but they need to bring some original IP, and they need to bring some big money original IP. Like, they really, really need to go, hey, we've got a story-driven game that's exclusive.
Yeah.
Because they don't have that. The Halo is kind of it, but it needs to not be Halo.
Yeah, well,
Halo as well, but they need to do something else.
Yeah, well, Halo focused mainly on, well, not mainly on, but a lot on multiplayer.
Yeah.
Rather than...
Well, it's definitely lent into that, because the first one was very story-driven. Yeah. And then they realized the multiplayer was working, and then they kind of focused on that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sea of Thieves, that was a really good try. Because you can't play that on anything except Microsoft products. That's cool. Microsoft products, including Microsoft Windows 10. And that's fine, but Sea of Thieves, I don't know. I played it.
Well, you played it, yeah. Well,
it's fun. It looks great.
Yeah.
But it's just not working for some reason. It's just not working for them. That was a really, really good, that was the thing, but it's online only. I don't know, they need to do that, but they need to do, I really think they need a single player experience.
Yeah.
One that really draws you in, that's just for Xbox.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, that'd be interesting. That'd be really interesting.
Well, you say, isn't it weird that you say that'll be interesting, but then that's what Detroit is. Detroit Become Human is a single player experience only for PS4.
But what I thought is, it's cross-platform, right? It's on PC and Xbox One. But if the Xbox One exclusive was that it had single player.
Oh, no, that's not what I thought.
That's what I thought. I was like, that'd be really interesting.
That would be weird.
They did that on, with the, what was it? Super Smash Brothers on the 3DS and the Wii U.
Oh, you could only play the full game on... Yeah.
No.
Oh, the other way around.
On the Switch. On the mini Switch, also called the 3DS.
Why is Barry talking about Nintendo when you forgot what they were?
Shut up.
Shut your face.
On the 3DS version, there was a single-player campaign.
Oh, J-Mac.
Oh.
Ba-da-ba-ba juice.
Fable.
Fable would be... Yes, Fable's what we need.
A new Fable, a new good Fable. So, and then you see it and you're like, oh, I remember Fable. It was pretty good. Yeah. This looks even better than what I thought.
Yeah.
I will get it. Yeah.
That's a good call, J-Mac. I like that. Because they did a Fable thing. They did a Fable. What did they do to Fable? They did something bad to Fable.
I was going to say, I remember something.
What did they do? It was fuck, I don't know what they did. I can't remember.
What did you do?
What did you do? What have you done? They did something to Fable.
Connected it.
That's
There
what
it
they
is.
did. That's what they did. And it killed it.
Oh.
They're like, we're going to take this amazing thing, because connecting it was easier. So it was a smaller game.
Okay. Ugh.
Yeah, connect, yeah. See, Conquer, Metric Done, I'd actually erased that from my memory. Fuck. Oh man, that is rough.
That's, yeah, the Connect in general.
I've been swearing like a sailor the last few days.
Fucking oath you have.
Yeah, fucking hell. It's not good. Hopefully there's no kids watching. Hey kids, if you're watching...
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hope you enjoy the stream.
I said don't do it, Chris.
Hey, did anyone else go onto the Android store and try and download that Command & Conquer game that was available today? Because I'll tell you what, it actually was not available today. You can only pre-register for it. Today! How bad is that?
That's awful. Go
get
it right now.
The guy was like so powerful. Actually, let's do it again. It was fun.
Okay.
Everyone had fun last time. So
let's get ourselves in the mood.
Get ourselves in the mood. We got 5 minutes until we start. J-Mac was the one that broke the news for us. He's our reporter on the field. Yeah, he went and tried to download it today, and he couldn't. All right, so guys, let's get ourselves ready. We're going to see some great games today. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today is when we're going to see some pretty cool stuff.
That felt nice.
That's good. That's good. How many people will be wearing? Yeah, we should set up a few like ground rules. All right,
like
so blazers over t-shirts.
Yep,
is a good one. Good call, Mac. Mention of HDR. Live car on the set.
Yep. What else have we got?
What else?
A mobile game.
Mobile game. That's a good call.
Royale, maybe.
Mobile game from Microsoft. I don't know. I actually don't know. So that'd be really interesting to see. Mobile game, Royale game, HDR, blazers over a t-shirt, live car, and not a car that's alive. That would be amazing. And what else? Yeah. Battle Royale. Fuck.
It's, yeah.
When Battlefield said Battle Royale, I was like, I know a few of you were excited, but I was like...
Ouch. Takes away from the spirit of the game.
Yeah. Chitty chitty bang bang. Oh, and of course to round it out, some crappy influencer that makes a grave mistake.
Alright, hey, I'm a YouTube creator.
Oh man.
What's up, Nick?
I don't understand, like, we are a very small YouTube group until you guys share it on your personal Facebook pages right now, and all of a sudden we blossom into like 1,000 subscribers in one day. Do it now. It's the future is in your hands. You have to make this happen. You have to send, I'm staring directly into the camera. You have to make this happen for us. Share it to your personal Facebook feeds. Force your friends to watch. Force them to subscribe at gunpoint. Make them subscribe today. Yeah, that will definitely be... That'll definitely be an awkward influencer.
Or like a far out.
That esports dude.
That's exactly what I was going to say yesterday.
That esports dude. I have to say that the influencer, and I don't remember her name. The influencer yesterday, and I shouldn't call her an influencer because she's a proper streamer, but she was good. I think she was really good. Like, she made one awkward comment, but other than that, like, she actually handled it quite well. Like, she tried to interact, which didn't make sense for that forum, but like she did a really good job, I think. Yeah. Like best I've seen for a very long time. She just like handled it and she knew what she was talking about. It was good. Yeah. So that was good to see. So yeah, we'll...
A terrible handshake of some sort.
Oh yeah. Like, can we try one?
Oh, can we try one? Just do it.
Thanks, man. Yeah, cool.
The whole like, you go for a handshake and then like you try and do a hand thing where you go like...
Yeah. Cool, man. Let's talk about some cool games.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, cool.
Over to you. Oh, it's still us. Hey. That'd be great.
Oh, man. Okay.
Oh, we have 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Oh, boy. Two's excited. Oh, wow.
Fuck. 2 minutes remain.
I hope there's something.
Yeah, one goes for a handshake and one goes for a fist bump. So
just punches someone in the hand.
We need to have a code word that the guys on the stream can say when one of these things happens. Not banana, because banana is for when good things happen. Although I guess it will be good things. Yeah. Something new. Maybe they just have to write today. They have to write today in all caps with 5 exclamation marks.
That is very specific.
That makes like yam. Yeah, you have to write today in all caps with 5 exclamation marks.
That's how we know.
That's
the
how you
5th
know.
exclamation marks knows that you're doing this.
That's right. If you only do 4 exclamation marks, I'll be like, what do they mean?
Yeah, you're just
Why
yelling
are you yelling at me? That's
Yeah.
really rude.
Yam.
1 minute, everybody. It is almost today.
Yeah.
Thank you. Whoa.
What's that alarm for, Chris?
That's my standard wake-up alarm.
Oh, fantastic.
It's currently 6 o'clock a.m. I'm seeing clear blue skies today. Perfect weather for a picnic.
Oh, what the heck? Too bad I'm working, you asshole. Why would you say that?
Yeah, what the hell? Today! Wow, perfect weather for a picnic. Wow, that's like so taunting me.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go out and have a picnic? Well, you got to watch this goddamn Microsoft conference, so you can't go and have a picnic.
Eat shit
That's
at the
great.
picnic. All right. Delish.
Well, now we're at 6 a.m. and it's not us taking our time. Microsoft hasn't started yet.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Microsoft. They're frantically working on a battle royale game in the background. Finish it! Quick! Quick!
It's just like, it's a bunch of like Halo characters in the T-pose running around a very flat map. Like, here's a brand new concept for Battle Royale.
It's called Microsoft Royale.
All your favorite characters like Fable Boy.
All your favorite exclusive characters like, oh shit.
Like that car we had last year.
There it is. Beep, beep.
It's like in a T-pose as well, the wheels are out.
Hey everybody, it's me, the cop from last year. Instead of
It's not
saying
even like animated though.
Instead of saying it's model, no, it's not animated.
It's the presenter's like, it's me, promote the car.
Beep beep, motherfuckers. Time to play some Battle Royale.
I would pay money for that.
That'd be amazing.
Oh, far out.
We should actually do a chart of all of the exclusive characters
That's
to each
paused.
console. Oh, it is. Maybe it started. Let's have a look. Ooh.
Is that live?
Yeah, man. Probably not. It may have started now. We'll be a minute in if it is.
They already started with the delays.
Oh, it is started. Here we go. Let's go. Oh no, everybody. We're waiting on a flat screen. Oh no. Here we go.
Shh. So, Halo.
Starting everyone shut the fuck up.
Get your headphones on, buddy. Cool.
I'm immediately concerned by this.
Please welcome the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer.
Nice jacket.
I'm worried that it's called Infinite.
Yeah, I know. Online multiplayer or something. There's a reason for it.
Today! He knows.
With Halo Infinite, we will join Master Chief on his greatest adventure yet to save humanity. We're now at a moment of exceptional creativity in gaming. We can't wait to show you what Creativity Unleashed looks like for you. So to all the gamers around the world, across time zones and languages, to every single person watching us on TV and on Mixer, and to our largest ever live audience, the thousands of you with us right here in the Microsoft Theater, welcome to E3 2018.
Lovely to be here. Thank you.
I'd like to personally thank everyone who's joining us from FanFest. 100% of the proceeds from your FanFest tickets are going to Gamers Outreach. Thanks to you, kids in children's hospitals get to game with their friends in their favorite worlds. It's a great cause. That's what I appreciate most about gaming. Gaming brings us together. Gaming connects us. It inspires our truest cooperation. It creates some of our fondest memories of competition and our deepest conversations about the stories within games. Most of all, gaming fosters real community. It reaches across age, ability, race, gender, and geography. This is why I've always believed, and will always believe, that gaming is the great unifier. And what unifies us is our shared love of this art form. Legendary characters who captivate us, not just for 10 hours, but for 10, 20, 30 years. Bold stories that inspire the hero within us. Iconic worlds that are so richly imagined, we feel excitement in the air and danger on the seas. As gamers, we are at a momentous time where creative vision and cutting-edge technology together are delivering the art form we love. So, for months, our teams and I have traveled the world, meeting developers from Japan to Poland, from the UK to the Ukraine, from big studios to single developers, creators who seize the full power and potential of Xbox One to express their most daring vision for games. Today, we've curated a bold showcase of their best work, and ours. 50 games. 18 titles with exclusivity.
18 exclusives? They know what they have to do.
15 world premieres.
Let's see.
Some will be first-timers on this stage, and others will be first-timers on any stage.
That's good.
Okay,
All are imagined by the industry's greatest talents. All demonstrate what true artisans can create. Mind-blowing art, immersive sound effects, breathtaking worlds. So let's jump in.
Yes, that's their catchphrase.
Oh, that's right. Ooh. Exclusive to gaming consoles and PCs. Ori.
That's what it reminds me of. Looks cool though. I like that.
So that's the second title. I heard the first is amazing.
What's that? Sorry there, fella.
Hello,
Hey,
Christopher.
mate.
Hello. I heard the first is amazing.
World premiere.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! You gotta remember that this is open to the public now. That's why people are clapping, because it's not just journalists.
That's cool.
So, that's cool for Xbox. But you might not, it's not necessarily a genuine response by the industry. No, this is Harvest Moon.
Ah, finally. Harvest the
So
Souls.
you're awake.
Nope.
Looks like death is not your fate. Just yet.
Ran?
Oh, what? From Software?
They're pretty big.
Some time has passed since I found you. Your master still lives. They'll soon make use of his blood.
This is a shotgun. You reckon?
The limb you have lost will give way to something more useful. You'll learn to appreciate its worth.
My Xbox store.
Your
No
death
disc available.
won't come easily.
That's just cheating. Send it tomorrow.
Yeah, that was strange. Probably to land up with the music. New. Interesting.
I think From Software.
Oh, From Software is the name. It's called
Please
From
welcome
Software.
Yeah.
from Bethesda
I just saw
Game
that.
Studios, Todd Howard.
Hold on a second. This is interesting. What?
Today!
What? Yeah. What's going on?
Todd Howard, everybody!
Yeah. Why are you here? And why is the...
Doesn't matter.
How's
Well,
everybody doing?
Doesn't
Good.
matter.
How are you? Dark Souls, that's right.
It's great to see everybody
Software
again.
Dark Souls. I thought
You know,
something about
actually,
it,
the
for sure.
Bethesda event is a few hours right
Yeah,
after
I was gonna
this,
say.
across the street. And Phil said to me, "I'm having a few friends over. Why don't you stop
He's a
by?"
really good presenter.
And look, I know Phil is really, really charming, but damn, he's got a lot of friends. And the good news is, you're our friends too. We've had an incredible 16-year history with Xbox, going all the way back to the original with Morrowind.
Yes.
Now backwards compatible.
Backwards
And that
compatible.
goes all the way to bringing mods to consoles
No,
with
that's
Fallout 4.
you can play it. What?
I said compatible.
Oh.
And now,
very funny.
we are bringing the Fallout universe to Xbox Game Pass with Fallout 4 launching today.
Oh, on Game Pass. That's cool. Which you can try now for $1 during the E3 event.
And hey, since we're here, we thought we'd give all of you an exclusive world premiere first look at Fallout 76.
Oh, shit. Okay, this is pretty big.
Shit just got real.
Yeah.
I'm turning the mic
Yes,
off. We're
Fallout
disappearing.
76 is a prequel
Soon.
to all the other games.
Well, I knew
and
that.
it is our
Just by
biggest
the-
one
just by
yet.
the scene.
It is 4 times the size of Fallout 4. Set in the hills of West Virginia, you are one of the first to emerge into an untamed and very different wasteland.
Yeet. All right, goodbye.
300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion
of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you. So that if the bombs do come, our way of life will endure.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is all there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like the breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home.
For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself.
Take me home, country road.
In Vault 76, our future begins.
Oh!
Hello again.
I wonder if we're going to hear more about it now, though.
World premiere.
No.
Ah, that was a pretty good tease.
That was a good teaser.
Square.
I don't know where to begin, and I don't know
Don't know.
to begin.
Child Simulator.
It's me, Captain Spirit.
Yeah. What's that? That's strange.
Flying Fortress. Have you spotted Snowmancer? Not yet. Keep me posted.
Chris, breakfast.
Okay, Dad. You're drinking beer?
I don't need a lecture from my son.
I always get picked last for the team at school, and they never throw the ball to me.
They can't tell stories like you can they?
No way. Start the launch. Too late! Emergency!
You're too weak to fight me.
This time, you won't get away from me.
He was gonna get it done in the Maybe it's alright.
I miss Mom's smile.
Me too.
Nobody's friend.
You're probably gonna change the world.
I hope so.
I know so.
Captain Spirit is here!
I think you're a vision.
The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. Download for free from June 26th.
Free.
That's very interesting. Okay.
Exclusive.
That's going straight through.
Yeah. Well, we got 50 games to get through, so.
I'm taking notes of the ones we want to talk about.
Hello, Terry Crews.
Built like me. Big, beautiful, like a skyscraper, falling at your face. If you want to play on my level, follow my lead. Somebody give me my jam. Chop, chop, chop. It's all about getting the jump on the enemy. No building is too high. 60 stories up, incoming.
It's like they're like, hey, can you just do what you did for the Old Spice guys?
Yeah.
Nama, nama, nama. Bigger. Jackson! Then you need that fire power. Homing rocket gun. Bullseye. Vortex cannon. See ya. Graviton tether. Have you two met? And the most powerful weapon of all, me. And then I roll out like a boss. I can push off fools, pull up the side of a building, or even bust out my very own tank. Oh yeah. Boom shakalaka! Man, these bad guys just won't quit. They got mech, mad science.
Oh, mechs. Very triggered.
Here we go! The hits just keep on coming. Boom! Whack, whack, mother! Crack down, 3.
That did not get me excited.
At all. It's like Welcome to Saints Row 5. That's what I heard. Uh-huh.
Xbox One X enhanced.
Today! Oh, good. Is that bullet hell?
Glory to mankind.
Just kept it short.
This game already exists. Hey.
I like how it said includes all previously released DLC, but like, of course it does.
Maybe when you buy the game, it gives
Like,
you all the
you
DLC
now get
as well.
the game. Ooh, Metro.
And the skies rained missiles, and the ground burned to ash, and the seas boiled, and people turned into shadows. So let us not fear the heretics at our door. Even with their iron steeds standing before us, stinking of machine oil, and shining its heretical light upon us.
Remember, most of the country has been destroyed or occupied. Even those who speak our language might be enemies, by conviction or out of fear.
We will not falter. Let us steel ourselves against them.
Metro Mech.
For this is our
Exodus.
hour of glory. Amen.
Let's move out, Artyom.
So you're still the same protagonist.
That's cool. Go!
They want blood, they will get it. We'll cross it no matter what those fanatics think.
Jeez.
And if the heretics come for our lives, we will stand firm.
Sleepy time.
So you got me, you damned heretics. Artyom, jump!
Mech, I thought the exact same thing. They both have flying gargoyles.
Very cool. I've never played any of the Metro games, but I like the idea of them. Oh, hello.
Metro had me at its gritty visuals,
Metro looks
brutal
awesome.
landscapes,
We played Metro briefly.
its mystery,
Not long,
the
not
ruins
long.
above ground. What I love about our art form is the vast range of creative expression, from grim post-apocalyptic battles to hand-painted spirit guardians. Whatever world these creators build, whatever story
The guy
they
just like
tell,
filming him.
whatever world these creators
Whoa.
build, whatever story they tell, whatever sound effects they use, we will work with creators to guarantee that their games look and play best on Xbox One.
That's what I said I was gonna say.
Like this next game. Generations have loved role-playing
boosted-
games
yeah,
from
they
Invented
boosted the mic,
Studios in Japan. Our next game is the latest in a legendary series. For the first time ever on Xbox, Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, wow.
It's just a parody, point of parody, though.
It's cold! Guess he's too used to the beach.
Hey, Islander, what can I say? Look, even the sea's turning to ice. Wow.
Oh, that's not good.
A walking, talking snowman. You really are alive.
Hello. Olaf, are these your friends?
Nope, never met him. Don't know anyone blue, green, or who's oddly spiky.
Give me strength.
Whoa! Yeah! Ha! Take this!
Look out!
It's good. It's good sound effects.
That's amazing. You can control ice.
Control
The sound
it?
effect was gone.
No, all I ever do is hurt people. This is my home now. I can't go back. I don't want to hurt anyone.
Herc! Look out! Oh!
Things they don't really mean. Oh, you're only everything I ever dreamed.
Roxas does exist. His heart's inside my heart.
The other Twilight Town is just data.
So what will Elsa accept? Light or darkness? I know I want to know.
Well, good for you, but guess what? I won't let her fall to darkness.
I have to show that at some point.
This Keyblade.
Is that?
Mickey. You're too late.
That just made me really uncomfortable.
There were no sound effects.
There was no sound effects. And then it's just one of those games that I would never play because the voice acting is so poor.
Actually, to me, that looks good. Oh, the voice acting, yeah. I was thinking about the...
What did you think I said?
Voice acting, you mean voice acting.
Far out. Here it is. Well, they already did an update recently. Yeah, I'm sure that it's good. It's just really jarring voice acting.
You needn't cower in the doorway. I actually like meeting new people. Besides, the conversation with my friend here has reached a bit of an impasse. I think he just needs a moment to cool off. Now, I sense that you brought me something to inspect. Show me.
Oh.
The waves of change roll throughout the seas, and a new land is revealed. The forsaken shores. A place of darkness, where fire and ash consume all. And from the depths, skeleton crews will rise to curse the seas. An ancient evil set loose upon the Sea of Thieves. You have delivered unto me a portent of doom most terrible.
Oh!
You just wanted to know how much it was worth, didn't you? Fine, I'll give you 10 for it.
New map, new NPCs.
New storyline. That's just what all MMORPGs do now. What's that? Huh? Eh? What you say?
The cameraman's like, shit.
Oh, yeah.
I love you too.
Stop it. Splish splash.
Jeg har altid syntes, at landet deres var vakkert og forstyrrende. Da jeg kom hit som barn, fortalte de mig historier om skabninger og monstre. Vi ved, at nogen er derude. Og fortæl mig, hvem det er.
Yeah, it seemed that we mentioned. I probably won't talk about it at all, but let's move on.
Exclusive. World premiere.
Music. Yeah. I don't really even have time to show a real car this time. They're just getting into it. It's good, it's smart.
Yeah. What country? France?
That's the new farming game. Farm Simulator 2019. McLaren Edition. Yeah, Microsoft Speedy Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Looks good. Trying to work out where it is.
Yeah. Norway or something. That's lit.
It's beautiful. Now, wherever it is, I want to go there. I want to go to there. I think a place that has a lot more money than Australia.
Somewhere in Europe. What's something? I think Norway or something. Sweden.
Severe temperature, like environment things.
Yeah. You ever seen severe temperature changes? Like it's just like ice a second, and then back to being like. Oh.
I meant to say environment. That's fantastic.
What the hell? Oh, motorbikes. Oh, they don't tell you. Okay.
Windows 10.
Oh yeah. Forza 3.
Please welcome, from Playground Games, Ralph Fulton.
Forza is Diddy Kong Racing. I'm going to talk about it. Hello.
Thank you so much. It is
Hey,
fantastic
Betsy.
to be
Hey,
here.
Betsy.
Today, I am excited to show you the world premiere of Forza Horizon 4.
Well, it's a bit
set
late, man.
in
We already saw it.
beautiful, historic Britain.
There you go. Makes sense.
Forza Horizon 4
What's
features
the pedigree of
dynamic
most of these car
seasons
brands?
in a shared open world. And seasons change everything. Let me introduce you to some of our team who will be helping demo the game today.
Oh.
Please welcome Bill, who is online with a few friends in the beautiful English countryside.
Oh,
He has
Bill.
chosen
I've never
the
met him.
incredible new
Don't know who these guys are.
McLaren Senna. And say hi to Solomon, who is hanging out with his buddies on the streets of Scotland's capital,
Solomon.
Edinburgh.
I want Solomon to win.
Solomon is driving the
Go
Hoonigan
Sauron.
Ford Focus.
If he starts losing, he'll just use his
And
sorcery.
please welcome Andy, whose off-road buggy is perfect for taking jumps, scaling rocky terrain, and having fun on the coastline of Britain. But first, let's join Rebecca. She is enjoying the
But we're
summer
not saying
in her
anything about
highly
her.
customized
Rebecca, she's also
Nissan
here.
Silvia. The sun is out, the sky is blue, and it's the perfect day for a drive. Forza Horizon 4's Britain is a shared open world. When you play with the entire community. And that means the other drivers you'll meet in the game will be real people with all the variety, spontaneity, and fun that real people bring.
Collisions?
Let's join Bill.
I want to see this collision.
He's in the same shared world as Rebecca, driving at speeds made even more thrilling on Xbox One X by the brand new 60 FPS mode.
Today! Guys, look.
Meanwhile,
I fucking love 60 FPS!
Oh my
God!
The dunes nearby. As you can see, Horizon 4 is still full of action-packed fun. And now we're going to show you how seasons change everything.
Like how they did the lights.
Yeah,
that's cool.
In Horizon 4, every
just-
season changes the world around
So it
you,
actually does a
with
full
each
change.
bringing
It
its
must
own
be for, like,
unique
a while.
beauty and unique gameplay. One of the great things about the
great.
shared world is that it's easy to interact with the people you
Hello.
meet. Here, Solomon and Rebecca use the new quick chat feature on the D-pad to start a new friendship.
That's
it
cool.
looks like Rebecca has found some like-minded
They're friends now. Aw.
It's great to play solo, but it's better to play with others.
Solomon.
Horizon 4 lets you seamlessly enter co-op from within the game world.
Choo-choo!
Seasons, time of day, and weather conditions are dynamic, but they are synchronized for every player, so the entire community will experience them at the same time.
Get a sheep.
Now, as much as we'd all love to sit and watch the sun go down together, let's see how this scene looks in winter.
Oh my God, winter!
That's my favorite.
The entire open world changes beyond recognition. In winter, the lake has frozen solid.
Yeah, something happened.
Previously inaccessible
They've lost audio.
areas can be reached. The trees have entirely lost their leaves, and snow and ice cover the terrain. Be reached. The trees have entirely lost their leaves, and snow and ice cover the terrain. The visuals and the driving experience couldn't be more different. And now a blimp has appeared over the ice to signal the start of a new world event. Forzathon Live invites the entire community to come together and cooperate to win big rewards. And while they head off to the event, I'd like to show you how the world of Forza Horizon 4 looks in spring. Once again, the world changes completely with the seasons, bringing new driving experiences, new gameplay, and new events across the whole world. Every season, there are new reasons to play Forza Horizon 4, and the huge, creative, fun-loving Horizon community will be there to enjoy them with you.
I want to see them, like, do a race.
Today, you've
guess
seen
they are
a
doing a race?
completely new take on Horizon. In Forza Horizon 4, you will live in a vast, beautiful world in which dynamic seasons change everything. Forza Horizon 4 is coming to Xbox One and Windows 10 on October 2nd, and I am thrilled to announce that it will be included in Xbox Game Pass on the same day.
Jeez.
Thank you so much.
They're really popping up Game Pass.
Phil Spencer.
They didn't actually show those guys do anything.
No, not at all.
Just like introduce them for no reason.
Well, that was them driving around and stuff.
Was it though?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Way too perfect.
We know that exclusive games from our Microsoft studios are what originally
Conker.
turned so many of us into Xbox fans.
No collisions.
Yeah.
My team and I take our commitment to you seriously to make Xbox One the best place for you to play and for you to have the best games on the world's most powerful console. This is why we're increasing our investment in our existing franchises that you already love. And this is why we are amplifying our investment in new worlds that will deepen your love for gaming on Xbox. We embarked on a quest, a quest to find creative teams that have the mastery of our art form. And we found innovative game designers, master storytellers, exceptional world builders. And now, I'm proud to introduce the creation of a brand new Microsoft studio, The Initiative.
That's what we're
Led
saying
by
they needed.
Daryl Gallagher, a visionary storyteller who has worked across some of the most iconic franchises for over 20 years. This new Santa Monica studio is building a team of world-class talent to create groundbreaking new game experiences. And next, I'm excited to welcome Undead Labs to Microsoft Studios. This studio caught our attention with their visionary approach to building a zombie survival franchise. They just released their second infestation into the world, and in the first 2 weeks, over 2 million of you have joined the fight to survive. Now, it's my distinct pleasure to announce that we have acquired Playground Games.
Oh, what do they do?
This is one of the highest rated studios of this generation, celebrated for their incredible craftsmanship. Not only will Playground Games continue to work on Forza Horizon, they're bringing their open world expertise to an entirely new project. We can't wait to share more about that later. And for the fourth new studio, it's my personal honor to welcome Ninja Theory to Microsoft Studios.
These guys are losing their shit!
Oh my god.
I met Nina and Tamim when we collaborated on Kung Fu Chaos back on the original Xbox. And a minute into playing Hellblade, you know you're in the hands of master storytellers who are fearless about telling bold cinematic stories.
Interesting.
This is a team gifted in creating
We never
new
played
franchises.
Hellblade. No. We should have.
And yes, we've got a fifth studio to announce.
Stop buying everyone,
Compulsion
man.
Games.
It's good.
2 years
Hey!
ago, we premiered a game we couldn't get out of our heads.
That's so cool.
A game that captivated us with its strong, fresh,
That's great for
and
them, 'cause they were
intense
indies.
storytelling. We Happy Few is nearing its full release to gamers everywhere. So please help me in welcoming all of our new studios.
Exactly that much.
By joining us at Microsoft Studios, these 5 new teams will have the resources, the platform,
Compulsion Games is
and
actually
creative
surprising.
independence to take bigger risks, create even bolder worlds for you.
Truth is the enemy of happiness. Isn't that the decision we all made?
Oh. But you know the truth, don't you? There's not a thing I can tell you that you don't already know. Is there?
Have you had your joy, Ollie?
People in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death. And they're painting the streets in rainbows. Have you not noticed?
Oh, Ollie.
Why are you all wearing those ridiculous new masks?
You should get one. They shape your face into a smile. And when you smile, you can't help being happy.
We have to tell people. They need to know the truth.
No! It's better not to know.
Wakey, wakey, everybody. And it's another fabulous day in Wellington Wells. Do what you should be doing, and you never have to worry.
Sally?
Arthur, we're practically the only 2 people in this entire city not stoned out of our minds on joy.
It's not a lovely day for it. It's a terrible day for it.
If you force people to have the emotions you want, then you've turned them into robots made out of meat.
Where is it? Where's the blackberry? You've gone too far this time.
People won't face facts. Not until we take their joy.
And when we do that, they'll murder each other in the street.
So good.
That's so cool.
Yeah. We're going to have to play that on the stream.
Most definitely. Have you got it?
No, I don't.
Exclusive.
Not yet. Mick kickstarted it. That's awesome.
Hey, yeah. Uh-oh. Love G.
That's right.
Is it drug use?
We'll get it.
Damn right.
Poor music choice, I think. It said exclusive. What's exclusive about it?
Oh, it's it's like game is unfinished.
World premiere.
PUBG. You've already lost me.
Reaching out for no man's land to take a breath and take a chance and walk 1,000 nights to change the world. Where to go, when to start, who to trust, what to say. From them all, just need someone to share. It's not in the dusk every day to carry on. Aim so strong. So strong to go, living in the fastest now. The way to leave, I wish you could hear me say that I miss you. Why were we there back to back? Why were we there face to face? I must be alright when you're in the dark. If you lose me somewhere and your tears are in the air, I will ring a bell. Till you feel me by your side, and
Cool.
You're king.
World premiere.
Hey, well, takes all types. It's not for me.
Washington, D.C., the most heavily protected city on Earth.
Trump Simulator.
Within its limits, 177 foreign embassies, 550 elected officials,
Actually does sound like Trump
and
Simulator.
23,000 military personnel.
Boom.
In the event of an attack, critical personnel are evacuated, underground shelters
We're gonna
open,
move.
while complex defense systems patrol the sky.
But nothing stopped the virus. 27 days after patient zero, Washington fell.
You got me now.
It began with riots on K Street, then shootings in the National Mall. Troops withdrew to bunkers. Civilians were left in the streets.
America is on the brink of collapse, but some people have survived. Gardens grow on rooftops, their fences patrolled with rifles, in communities that live under constant siege. Survival has taken the form of urban warfare.
Centuries ago, on this very soil, Brother fought brother, spilling blood to forge the United States. History is threatening to repeat itself.
Now, in the heat of summer, 6 months after the outbreak began, a remnant of a corrupt state lurks in the shadows,
Trump simulator,
ready to engage in a new civil war.
Agents of the Division are the only ones standing against it.
But how do you save a nation when its enemies come from within?
All metric done.
No.
Pretty.
Yeah, Meg.
Matt, that crash site is just ahead.
Okay, cool. I'm going this way.
Yeah. Straight ahead. Oh, you mean this way?
Duke, Kit, did you guys hear that? Yeah.
Closer this time.
Simulator multiplayer.
Give it a chance.
Charles Darwin surmised that the flower was pollen by an undiscovered moth. 21 years after
Look at this parachute. Dropped right through the ceiling. Let me see if I can get this. Oh, that'll come in handy.
Kid is under-leveled.
So you guys are coming or what? Yeah.
This is me more like, oh hey guys, can you power level me, lol?
Yeah.
It's me, Kit. Waffle, waffle.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Ah, here's the door.
Karpinski, it's the Division.
Alright, let me just talk to this guy.
Glad to see you.
We got a boy here who's gonna die without his meds. Those True Sons assholes confiscated him, along with most of our drinking water. Up around
Okay,
Pinwater Station.
meet us at the sinkhole? Yep. Okay, sure.
It looks amazing.
Wow. Okay. Definitely from the capital. You should have a new side mission on the map.
Yeah, we're not that far.
Okay, do it after the crash site? Sounds good.
Why do they
They're
all
just
sound
ahead
like
of us,
sexy
Matt.
people?
Oh, well. Not going to crash on. I don't think anyone would do it.
Hey, I see you. I'll be up in a sec. Kit, we gotta get you leveled up. I know. Please help. I've been busy.
Toxic chemical residue detected.
A lot of loot down there.
So good.
Hey, you guys should really check this out. Almost there.
You killed it.
So that's the control point.
Just being one level off these days is unacceptable.
Hey, wait for me.
Crap, they have a tank. Yep, I see him.
Don't aggro him yet.
Let me adjust my build.
Got my crossbow and chem launcher.
I wish I sounded this sexy when I played games.
That was just my kit. Oh.
That didn't sound sexy.
Oh.
That sounded sensual.
I'll take that sniper on top. Wait for
But like the way they're accentuating their words and stuff, like it's just not how people talk.
What they're saying though.
It's okay.
Better than some I've heard.
Better than some I've heard, definitely. Soul Troop ass.
Matt, look out! Alright, let me try to get that tank off you. More bad guys on the other side of the plane.
Grenade, grenade!
Duke, come on.
Yep, yep, yep.
Matt, I need your help. Over here.
Definitely not the worst fake gameplay I've heard.
Whoa! Oh, I'm stuck. Use a little help? Thanks, Matt. Oh, there's a dude rushing through the plane. Guys.
Yep, I'll see what I can do.
Even that, like, they read it off a script later on.
Oh yeah.
Because he's like, oh, let's see what. Yeah.
I'll cover you guys.
Come on, come on.
I hate that so much. Yeah, why can't you shoot her own voice acting? Yeah, thanks, Meg. Yeah, I agree. It's
tilted.
That weak point.
Oh crap! Matt, watch out! Setting my drone.
Thank you for the revive, Meg.
I've got this guy behind the tank.
And people don't use their real names.
Map of the hive knife.
Alright, just lay it on him.
Again?
Drone down.
Oh, there goes his armor.
And nobody congratulates people for using one of their abilities.
Yeah.
Oh, John, great shot with that XR6 shotgun you did there. I saw you shot him right in the arm. Real good.
Nice. Guys wanna check out the plane? Let's go.
That's about right, though. Let's go.
That's more correct.
Looks like a rough landing.
Whoa, that's nuts.
Check it out.
That's nuts. He just looked down at his desk and realized he had a ball of nuts in front of him.
He looked down at his desk and realized the script he had to read. That's nuts.
That's nuts.
The game looks great. It's just they just don't do that.
Yeah, no, it's not realistic. It's more realistic that some others are like, wow, check out this brand new rifle. And they're like, whoa, wow, it's so cool.
Anthem actually did do that last year, and it was so fucking awkward.
Cringeworthy.
Today. What happened there?
This is a special time for gamers. We've never had so many incredible games to play. Storied franchises,
She did a look and then she started.
uncharted worlds, new releases, and cult classics. Genres we love,
games.
and genres we'd love to explore. There's only one problem. Too often we are forced to choose one amazing game over another. So we set out to solve that problem. And to answer the question, what if you didn't have to choose? What if you could play them all?
It's so clearly not her words.
Xbox Game Pass.
Really clearly not her
A way
words.
to give gamers
It also sounds like she doesn't believe in what she's saying.
Yeah.
And your response has blown us away. Not only are you playing more games, you're spending more time gaming. Freedom of choice is leading to more discovery.
Blue Steel. Is she an android?
And we
Yeah,
can be more
it's very
inspired
robotic.
to keep building and unlocking more for you. So for the last year, we've been working on how to give you faster access to all those games.
That was weird phrasing.
Leverage the machine learning expertise we have at Microsoft and
So weird
invent a
articulation,
way
I mean.
Yeah.
to start
So for
your
the
game
last year, like a question?
twice as fast. And naturally, we're calling it Fast Start. Unlike the current Ready to Start system, which is manually configured, Fast Start uses machine learning techniques based on how gamers actually play games.
Yeah. If the teleprompter or any mistake happens, she has nothing left in the reserves. Like she is like at the peak of making a mistake.
I'm pleased to announce that Fast Start will launch for select titles in the June update coming later this month.
She's like, do you like it? I don't know what I'm talking about. What do you guys reckon?
Yeah, she looks like she's extremely uncomfortable. It sucks.
But she's like head of engineering. Like she clearly knows what she's talking about.
Yeah. She's
obviously not a presenter.
Exactly.
But then she shouldn't present.
Yeah.
Deliver iconic favorites.
We are watching The Tipping Point.
Later this year.
Oh my god!
We also plan to release all new exclusive games from Microsoft Studios, including Forza Horizon 4, Crackdown 3, and more, into the Xbox Game Pass catalog on the same day as their global release.
Yeah.
She's like, got to the end of the sentence. Yes.
Yes.
Next one.
Every month, we'll also bring new games from leading
Fancy, she's gonna say, pause for applause.
Xbox Game Pass library. Games like Ashen.
I feel so bad for her.
Warhammer Vermintide
She's probably worked
2,
so hard on like the
Arcade,
actual
and
back end of this
Phoenix
stuff.
all available in Game Pass the same day.
It's great that she gets to speak.
Yeah.
But
like, it'd be stressful for her because, like you said.
So that's what's next. But let's talk about what's happening today.
Just like...
maybe if I tilt this way.
Oh, what's that second one?
It's a
The Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited.
This Game Pass is actually getting some pretty good titles.
Yeah.
Fallout 4.
Yeah.
That sucks because I already own all of those.
All enhanced
Today!
Xbox One X in
Look at the
gorgeous
chat.
4K.
Love
And
this.
all of them playable today.
Today!
Yes,
Today!
She said it today!
She's like, I'm nearly done.
She's like, thank you for the fact that this is about to finish.
Look at her grip. Her hands are like purple.
She's always a lot of
Thanks, everybody.
Thank
Run,
you!
run!
Get out of here! Oh, I felt so bad for her.
Yeah. Like you said, she's like head of engineering.
Like, I get the feeling that she she worked so hard and they're like, hey, did you want to speak? And she was like, fuck, I don't want to say no.
Yeah, exactly right.
I've been in that situation. Kingdom.
Yeah, yeah.
Game. 2 crowns. Ooh, co-op version?
Hopefully. The golf club featuring golf clubs.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Like that. Fringe Wars.
It's Fringe Wars. Yeah. Not much longer. That's cool.
Those toes.
Ratchet. Oh, looks like Battle Royale. Is everything coming in? That looks interesting.
Because it looks cool for a second. This looks cool, like a cartoon. This looks cool.
That was that handmade adventure game. What the heck? Hey, Bomber Crew!
Hey!
Taffy would enjoy that. The wing row. A Cotton Eye
I feel like you took that to get here.
Hey, that looks really cool.
I've been seeing a bit about Generation Zero.
That's really intriguing.
This looks cool as well, that's it. I'm just like selecting the games that I'm going to be playing.
Yeah. Idat.
It's like a la carte.
Idat Xbox.
Idat Xbox?
Oh, Idat Xbox.
I thought I knew why I came here. I saw it. The end. It was so vivid. But now the truth feels further away than ever. I still have so many questions.
Yeah. Have you played the new one?
I played the first one, that's fine.
Oh god. But this is a new story. You played the remake.
Yeah.
Actually, you could play that first as it's a prequel. It's how she becomes Tomb Raider.
Oh wow.
We can't let Trinity get hold of this.
Let's think this through.
Do you realize the tragedy you have unleashed? The cleansing has begun. It falls to me now to stop it before it consumes us all.
What have I done?
Dead.
Got him.
I know that it's not practical. I know that it's hard to believe.
You don't know that you caused all this, Laura!
You need to trust me.
What are you laughing at?
Trust each other.
He wants to alter the course of humanity. If you had that power, what would you do?
That would be good. That would be fantastic. The first one I thought was fantastic.
Oh, same here. The like really gritty take on it.
And like how should we get like so actually being Tomb Raider, not becoming. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
What a sweat words. Skate. Skate 4.
They say I'm like Bruce Willis, unbreakable, died hard. True sickness, put this mic on the tripod. But I'm not Chow Yun Fat. Break 'em, still a pillar of stone. Flows into your skull. Mash on your whole militia like I'm Hannibal. Imagine you the antelope, and I'm the king of the jungle. Animal instinct, phenomenal stamina. Just think about a man on the brink of insanity. And it's me, you not a rapper, you a movie star.
Skate Battle Royale. That's everything. Skate Royale.
Regardless, a marvelous, majestic.
Ah, you silly fucker.
My spoken word like a Voltron sword, and these poems close to arsenic. Every madly, deadly comes
The powers that be,
it's in you,
it's in me. And MC, that's all we know.
the powers that be,
It's in you, it's in me.
in MC,
That's all we know. The powers that be,
Since they couldn't escape because
it's
that's
in
it.
me,
in MC.
that's all we know.
The powers that be, it's in you, it's in me.
In MC,
That's cool. It's not for me, but that, like it looks great.
Woo! During the hot people in
Exclusive.
the crowd?
They don't need them because the people paid to be here this time.
Oh.
$250
They say you
US
only live
for the public.
once.
Killing it.
I beg to differ. I was born 3 times, and I've met death 3 times.
Hey,
My first home was Altanova. The curiosity I gained there cost me my first life. I awoke again in Tarif, village of the sorcerers. I once thought that this would be my true home. Everything changed when I started to ask the forbidden questions. What exactly is the true nature of the Black Stone? What lies beneath the vast desert?
Looks interesting.
Who was it that was calling me from the depths beyond the desert? The world never paid heed to such questions. They just fought on, blinded, and hungered for more and more of the power. It is time that I, at long last, reveal the hidden secrets once and for all. Come to me, if you dare to learn your true wretched self. Behold, I am Elezra, the darkness born from the desert.
MMORPG?
Wait.
What?
Oh, yeah, Black Desert Online. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
World
I've got that on PC.
premiere.
It looks nothing like that. Yeah.
Wait.
Cheap.
Does it look nothing like that?
At the moment, it looks nothing like it. It's still. Whoa. Hope that man that fell on the piano is okay.
Whoa!
We've known each other a long time.
Hold the line! Hold the line! Nothing gets through!
Audio drop again.
Yeah.
You never had this much trouble.
Good sound.
You gonna make it through this?
They're demons! I've seen them with my own eyes! Red Grave is completely taken over! Let us pray for mercy. This is a trial from the heavens above.
Six, my god. I don't know. Ah.
That's, I actually am very on board with that.
to hit every single bump in the road? Gonna ruin my crew.
Yeah, it's death in 30 minutes or it's free.
Grubhub.
Yeah, he's a real pro at smacking demons around. That's why I built him that well-functioning arm. To kick demon ass. Well-functioning arm. To kick demon ass.
They get it sounds like fixed.
More flying back gargoyles.
No chit-chat or monologue? Just getting right to the point, huh?
Indigestion.
My brilliant badass work is worth every dime. You know it. Cash first.
This is really fun, minus I don't like the music and I don't like the voice acting.
Yeah.
But that's part and parcel with these sorts of games. Just like clearly it's dubbed.
Yeah.
But it's weird because it's a game, so it doesn't have to be dubbed. Just like double dubbed.
Dubbed.
Her face was a little uncanny valley.
I think the teeth were quite realistic. I was having fun.
Please welcome, from Capcom, producer Matt Walker and director Hideaki Itsuno.
What's the first?
It's like he's being escorted in, like,
come on, man.
Get out of here. You gotta talk about your game. I don't want to talk about it. Get out of here. Get out of here. He got this straight away. Today. Oh, being cool.
Oh, yeah.
As director, I wait 4 years
What's his last
for
name?
this. Thank you so much.
That's the first number.
DMC is back.
Italian.
I think you'll find Itsuno.
English is hard. Matt, you do it.
Please, no, please.
It's been 10 years since Devil May Cry 4 was released, and fans have been asking for a true sequel ever since. So this is our response, loud and clear, that we hear you.
10 years.
Devil May Cry and Hideaki Itsuno are back.
I like that shit, don't you?
You love it's back, don't you?
He does have
Early on in the development of Devil May Cry 5, we set our sights on creating something that was going to have world-class visuals. So we've scanned fully costumed models for all of our main characters, and with the power of Xbox One X, we're able to render them as realistically as possible. Now, while visuals are really important, the controls need to remain tight and responsive as well. So we've gathered the best minds at Capcom to ensure that we can still deliver that amazing gameplay that Devil May Cry is known for. And we think that we've made something that feels better than any action game we've ever created.
Hold on. すべてのファンの皆様のために一番の自信作ができました。期待してもらって大丈夫です。よろしくお願いします。
Itsuno-san says that he is convinced that this is the best game that he's ever made because we made it for you, our fans. And we hope you look forward to seeing more.
Ooh.
That was Don't Touch Me.
Yeah. Hold on. Hey, hey, oh, sorry.
He loves you guys. Okay.
The most exciting addendum. Nice, that's good.
That's good. We still haven't played that, you know.
Exclusive.
Yeah. I want to play it. There's just so many games buried.
I know.
colors.
Wow.
Oh, the game's Fiji'd already. It's already done.
Sorry, I don't.
Okay. Legend of Zelda Animal Edition.
Yeah. I think I've seen something about this on Twitter ages ago. It looks really cool. Cute.
Yeah, like voxel style graphics. I like the soundscape.
Scared? Wolf?
Of course. Do they understand that nobody understands the text? Is that like that's obviously part of it?
Oh, it's fancy seeing you here.
Hey!
I'm a horse, of course, Tunic.
I tried to do the sounds in person, like in time. Tunic looks good.
That looks really cool.
I'm gonna put it on my list. Tunic!
That tiny fox in a big world is a prime example of the reach of gaming today.
It's a very strong
A
game.
labor of love
Strong
conceived
title.
and created by a single developer in Halifax, Nova Scotia is today
Yeah, that's a good point.
commanding
Oh, wow.
gaming's largest stage. Whether
That's
you're
cool.
sharing the adventure of a tiny fox with more than
Largest
20
stage.
million viewers on Mixer, or teaming up with Xbox Live friends to slay zombies, gaming is an incredible community. We've always believed that building community is vital for gaming. There's real power in our shared experience, sharing the same world, the same seasons, the same campaigns. And there's real meaning in sharing our love of gaming with fellow gamers. This community is the reason why we love premiering games here at E3. For the rest of our briefing, everything you show you will be world premiere games no one has seen before.
New stuff.
Sweet.
I'm gonna get my keyboard ready. To touch
Starting
new
off
things.
with something entirely new from our friends at Bandai Namco. On my last trip to Japan, their creative
disappointing to you?
team showed me a sneak peek at their next
Bandai
game.
Namco.
Now,
Bad guy Namco.
you
Like
get
Bad
to
Guy
see
No Go.
the first look.
World Sony Spirit Bomb.
There you go, world premiere.
There are worlds that exist
No way.
separate from our own,
I don't believe it.
where the impossible is reality.
This guy's purring.
They consist of both good and evil. These
I know
worlds
what this
were
is, I
never
think.
Dragon
meant
Ball
to
Z.
meet. But things have changed.
The audio again.
Yeah, the audio dropped out. It's like the fourth time.
To merge as one.
Is it
You've lost me a little bit. I think it might be.
Are the heroes we could only imagine.
Oh,
and One Piece.
Interesting.
To fight
Whole bunch of them.
our survival. Heroes we could
Oh, there we
only
go.
imagine. United.
Oh my
to
God!
fight
Dragon Ball
for our
Z.
And
survival.
Betsy's on board. Hey! It's Mewtwo from Pokemon. Anime Battle Royale.
Yeah, actually might be.
This looks cool. Like, this looks like it could be interesting.
Look good. Kakarot. Oh, the big old things.
Yeah, they lost me a little bit on that hitbox detection. Is it just a fighter? 1v1 fighter? 'Cause that would be cool.
I think it might be.
But it looks more open worldy. And Betsy's like, nope, not what I thought.
Jump Force.
That's interesting.
Interesting. Metroid, you called it with the Spirit Bomb. Yeah.
It's Death Note.
Unite to fight.
Rhyme.
Lunch to punch.
It's time for dinner. Let's pick a winner.
2019.
It's been 15 years since the fall. The city is a corpse, and we are the worms.
Just impassive.
Mick, that's amazing.
Fight every useful piece of land to preserve ourselves from the terrors of the night and the horrors of the day.
I knew it.
Hear my voice. I shall therefore speak a word unto here. Anyone who dares to steal food will be hanged, and their bodies will be exposed.
Every day we rise from dust to choose between bad and worse. And these choices we take to survive will create the world to come.
Homer Battle Royale.
You know the drill. Get to the nearest safe house and wait until dawn. Good night. And good luck.
That looks interesting.
Have you ever played Dying Light 1?
No. I think it was
Please
just
welcome narrative designer Chris
I
Avalos.
played the first. It's
I wish we had an immediate zoom for when we make smug faces.
We need a button just to like.
And then a button that just goes woof.
Yeah.
Hi,
He's like, hey,
I'm Chris
welcome.
Avalon, and I'm excited to be working with
I've never been schooled
Techland
them
to create
before.
the world of Dying Light 2.
Ooh.
Dying Light 2 is everything you'd expect from a bold sequel to the first game. A fluid parkour system with improved natural movement, deep and tactical first-person melee combat, and of course, terrifying nights when the infected emerge from the depths of the city to feed on anyone they can find. At the same time, we invite you to a new vision of the post-apocalypse, a bleak and unforgiving reality that we call the modern Dark Ages. Today, however, we want to give you a look at one of the impressive new features of Dying Light 2, a technical and narrative advancement for the franchise. Dying Light 2 will be the first in its genre where your choices have genuine consequences in the game itself. From how it looks, how it plays, to the events that occur, everything in the game world can change based on your decisions. The following demo throws a bit more light on this.
Light.
Yeah! Oh my god!
Great word association.
What annoys me, so many games have said this.
It's his first for this genre.
What genre is it? First person parkour zombie game?
I guess. Very specific.
Yeah.
What do you mean lots of games have said this? But lots of games have delivered on it. And lots of games haven't. Let's see.
Dying Light 2 features a functioning ecosystem that reacts on multiple levels to the things you do and the choices you make. In the example we are about to show you, our protagonist undertakes a mission for the Peacekeepers, one of the many factions active in the city. They want you to negotiate with two survivors who are controlling and hoarding a water supply.
I could do another
final offer.
Let's say you choose to carry out the Peacekeepers' orders, one way or another.
Negotiations are over.
After this, you will start seeing a significant change in the city as access to the water supply allowed the Peacekeepers to bring stability and develop the area. There's even running water for the people at street level, and that raises their morale and allows you to replenish your energy on the go. But there's a cost to this. The PKs have a rigid approach to law and order. So while the streets may be safer, it's only safer for those who side with them. So if you get on their bad side. Now let's return to that moment of choice. And instead of killing them, you choose to team up with this group to supply water on the black market. As you will see, this creates a very different set of consequences for the city. With water being a precious currency, it brings you access to new resources and trade. But this, in turn, attracts the worst type of people to the area. And this is just a single decision, one out of hundreds you will have to make. But it allows you to carve out your own world. Each player's game experience will be unique. And by the way, this is just what happens in the day. At night, well, things tend to get a lot darker.
Because there's no lights around, it's dark.
It's very dark.
A lot darker.
Would you say that people are dying?
Exclusive world premiere.
Like you can say that they were dying for light, too.
A lot of
Mirror's
time
Edge
has
apocalyptic
passed.
Just
You've gotten soft, complacent.
Comic book simulator.
You always knew this day would come. You always knew the three of you would be needed again. You always... Wait, what?
Battletoads.
Holy shit, they actually did Battletoads! People were guessing it.
What?
A brand new game featuring body-morphing genre mashups, 3-player couch co-op, 4K hand-drawn 2.5D graphics,
That's
and broad,
insane.
non-specific feature declarations. They're back.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
Unfortunately, it's not coming out today.
Yeah.
World premiere.
I knew because that thing running into the block, I was like, what the hell is that? And then I realized that was like super hard level.
I actually own Battletoads.
To fight wars
Super
that
Nintendo,
no
we should play
army could win.
on the stream.
There was no fear,
That's it.
no
That's
failure.
Deer Simulator. Derail.
The rules have changed. The enemy changed.
Nature.
And no one was ready for it.
We gotta blow it up.
Nature.
The Black Hand. They are the world's most powerful private army. But even they should fear what they've created. This is
Some pretty good stuff for Microsoft so far.
This is survival.
Yeah, Metric Dome, that's awesome. I think we'll have to play Dying Light 2 on stream. Together, because I can't play it by myself. I'm probably scared. I'm just scared. Can we make a dramatic game trailer?
Definitely.
Does that happen a lot? Want me getting shot at? All the time.
Yeah, no, about nothing. I like it about something really mundane, but with all the tropes like the song stopping for the gunshot or going in time for the bullets.
Gotcha.
All that sort of shit. But we'll do it about like shopping at Coles or something. It'd be like the door opening.
Would be being.
And just like in like golf clothes, like an old man with a walking stick.
This is like the with the gun. It's like him like unclipping the walking cane, like clipping it to the right length.
Elevator Force, yes.
Oh yeah.
Elevator Force, so good.
What's this?
I think.
Hogs of Death.
Pokemon Go. It's a pop.
It's a pop.
Apparently pops can't talk.
I don't know mouths.
They did the Wilhelm scream. Oh shit, that's a game. Well, they said there was going to be 3 Gears of
From
War
the
announcements.
Coalition, please welcome
That's one of them.
Rod Ferguson.
That's... I'm not on board with that. He's like, hit them, Betsy. Gear! Boom!
Mobile game.
If it's a mobile game, that makes sense.
Explain yourself, sir. We know you're outside of a real good game.
He's like
13 years ago,
oh, guys,
when I began
I'm
my Gears of War
so
journey,
sorry that we're starting
we had
this
no
way.
idea how big this franchise would
But we
become.
really
And
had
as
to
it's
start
grown,
here so we can
we've
get to
dreamed
the
of
next
taking
one
it to
and
new
then not
places and
disappoint you
different
by
ways
having
to
this
reach
last.
even more fans.
Because that would
And
be
that's
so
why today we're
fucking...
announcing Gears Pop, a collaboration with our friends at Funko to bring a unique mobile spin to the world of Gears.
Clearly mobile. Hey, we called it.
And mobile is not the only new place
well.
we're going.
Yeah!
I'm excited to also announce a true Gears of War PC experience in a completely different genre, Gears Tactics.
Makes
you
sense.
create a whole new squad 12 years before Gears of War 1 as they hunt a locust monster maker responsible for destroying whole
so
cities.
it's pretty much XCOM.
It's our take on the classic turn-based strategy genre with a character-driven story, faster, more aggressive gameplay, a customizable squad and equipment, and of course, it wouldn't be a Gears game without a massive boss battle.
Gears of XCOM.
We look forward to sharing more about Tactics with you soon. But it's not just about going to new places. It's also about having new experiences. And the amazing team at the Coalition is working hard to bring you our most ambitious Gears of War title yet, Gears 5.
They did that in the correct order.
Absolutely.
Disappointing? That seems kind of cool. Okay, this is what I actually want.
Yeah, exactly right. He's like, yeah.
It's like, yeah, we fucked you.
As Kate, you'll journey across the
happy,
biggest,
Patsy?
most beautiful world we've ever created. With the war for humanity escalates on two fronts, outside the capital city and within Kate herself. In this moment from the game, Kate leads a rescue mission to a remote village, but something goes horribly wrong.
My emotions. Oh, it's cold. It's chilly. Friggin', that's what it is. It's the Microsoft piano intro.
Yeah.
Kate.
No. Yes.
You don't want to see this.
Someone dropped the jams.
The picnic's been cancelled.
Yeah. All the jams on the ground. I'm sorry, we can't eat it anymore.
Raspberry! Blueberry! No. Toast! Sorry, Patsy's probably trying to watch this. Sorry, guys.
What's he gonna say?
I'm sorry.
Oh. It's gonna take some while.
Thanks. For coming here. Of course.
Can I recommend we maybe get these people out of here?
Hey, just slow down.
No, Foz is right. We need to move.
What are you talking? He's dead, man. Give her a minute.
She'll get her a minute in the Raven.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Del, we need to leave.
I'm not going.
Excuse me?
For months now, I've been having these dreams. Nightmares.
Oh, man.
But I think they were messages.
What?
Something's happening to me.
Becoming a woman.
It's your grandmother's?
Enough. We'll deal with this later. Foz, round these people up.
I need help.
There's a place. Up north. I think we can find you answers there.
No. Absolutely not. We have orders.
So he does have something going on there.
Yeah.
You'll go with me.
God damn it, both of you, listen.
I'll go with her. Look, if you're missing, General knows.
Bros.
Okay. I'll push Jack the coordinates.
No, Corporal. You're coming back to New Ephira. That is a direct order.
Well, Captain, screw your order. This isn't about you. It's about me. I need to fix this.
So we like cutting out this time.
Yeah, it's like
cartoony big heads. Like realistic looking.
A necklace? That's a locust symbol. Yeah, so?
She would never be our enemy by choice. I know that.
Because she would die for us.
I know that. But what if it's not her choice?
Jams back on.
Where are we going?
Back to where it all began.
The only place where you can still find blueberries.
Yeah. The jam factories.
Such a long
Little jam.
It's everywhere.
She's like,
spoiled for jam. Sorry, Patsy.
Got the wall. Really?
Alien Patsy, I'm glad that we were softening the blow there.
Hey.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Why did you come here with me?
You took the net
What
to the
did Jane
jam.
tell you?
I told you I didn't want to share. Yeah, I've never been excited for Gears of War.
This is the person shooter. It's not what you do.
No, just the characters and like even like the way the bodies are modeled and stuff. I don't know.
In the entire
Feels too
history
like,
of Xbox.
man,
In the
Yeah, I remember it's
entire
good to
history
see
of
my lead this
E3,
time, but
in
still.
the entire history of our industry, gaming is now at its most vibrant.
Yeah, I've never played a Gears of War game.
Today, we shared our commitment to giving you the freedom to
Sounds like a wrap-up.
discover and play all of the great new games coming to Xbox Game Pass. Today, we showcased more games than we ever have before. 50 games, 18 titles with exclusivity, and 15 world premieres. Today, we shared our most diverse gaming portfolio in every measure, from breadth in art style, genre, and cultures, range in subject and setting, scale and story, scope and creativity.
Exclusive.
And every one of these plays best on Xbox. The world of gaming is on an historic growth path, where the increasing number of gamers is met with the increasing creative power of game developers. In this significant moment, we are constantly challenging ourselves. Where can we take gaming next? Our answer? We commit and harness the full breadth of our resources at Microsoft to deliver on the future of play. Our experts in Microsoft Research are developing the future of gaming AI.
Meaning?
So the worlds and characters we enjoy will be even more rich and more immersive.
I hate it.
Our cloud engineers are building a game streaming network to unlock console quality gaming on any device.
Oh my God.
Not only that,
oh my God.
we are dedicated to perfecting your experience everywhere you want to play, on your Xbox, your PC, or your phone. And of course, our hardware team, the same team that delivered unprecedented performance with Xbox One X, is deep into architecting the next Xbox consoles, where we will once again deliver on our commitment to set the benchmark for console gaming. And let's talk about our games themselves. We are committed to building an industry-leading first-party studios organization.
This is about to throw a dart.
And as you saw earlier, we are making one of our greatest single-year investments in teams by adding 5 new creative studios. We have committed our team, our company, our technical resources, so we can declare to you today and next year and all of the years after that, you will always experience the best in gaming on Xbox. So choose the games you want to play. There are worlds to be saved,
hopefully,
heroes to be made, and legends to become.
Oh, and just one more
together.
thing.
Thanks, and have a great Easter.
No, here it is. Yep.
Red ring.
Killed it.
Watch Dogs? No.
That would be a really bad way to finish.
That's Ubisoft though, isn't it?
Ubisoft.
I am soft, thank you very much.
Hacks. Maybe it is Watch Dogs.
Ice break.
Fallout.
Look at all the game codes.
Banjo-Kazooie 3.
It just showed like a ton of what looked like CD keys. You just
we
Metro map.
In 2077, they voted my city the worst place to live in America.
No. Is this?
Yes,
is this Metro 27?
Sky-high rate of violence, and more people living below the poverty line than anywhere else.
This is that game that I've been waiting
Yeah, Cyberpunk. Is it?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Can't deny it. It's all true. But everybody still wants to live here. This city's always got a promise for you. Might be a lie, an illusion, but it's there, just around the corner, and it keeps you going. It's a city of dreams, and I'm a big dreamer.
But this
is just all the games.
Oh, all the games. Yes. Put them in order of what they think people will like.
Yeah.
So they put Cyberpunk second, Fallout first. Good shit coming out.
And then there's some other things.
There's also some other stuff.
Oh yeah, Halo Infinite. Forgot about that.
So I didn't say much about it.
Not at all.
It's obviously a while away.
Yeah.
Well,
alright.
Let's get out of here before... Ooh. Yep.
Hey!
Oh, gaming dummies. It's artificial selection.
Only the best games survive. It's like, but my game's done and ready to ship. Not anymore. It died in the
Not
game.
for you. Should have built a better character.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Cyberpunk, man. We got a few things to talk about.
Ooh. We made a little list. We're going to check it twice. Going to see which games are good or nice. What did you guys think?
Oh, far out.
Lots of good games. Not a lot of Xbox only games. They had, when they said 16 exclusive, I got excited. I think the fact that they bought 5 companies is good.
Yeah,
that's important. And built the new studio stuff. That's good. That's super, super necessary.
As Metric Dunn said earlier, as long as they give them like the money that they need and don't really like micromanage how they develop the games, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, I agree with them, Patsy, and Mech, and everyone. It's definitely a stronger performance than last year.
Yeah,
super needed it. Maybe I will get that Xbox One X after all.
Hey,
we'll see. Well, I don't know. We'll see. So we've got a list of some games that we wanted to talk about that I've just picked up. So if there's something that you thought was interesting, I've just been typing a few while we were watching.
Yeah.
So we had Serico.
Yes, that was one from Software.
From Software, yeah.
Yeah. The makers of The Dark Souls. You could tell by the way that the trailer worked that it was made by the same dudes. They had the same sort of look and feel as
Because you've actually played Dark Souls. I haven't played it. Are you excited for this one?
Don't
know.
Looks interesting, but I feel like Dark Souls has already filled in that niche, and this is just like a different setting and a different
But if it's
set of mechanics.
taking that mechanics forward, then that could be a good thing.
I guess. Because with Dark Souls, right, you can create your own character and, get all different weapons and stuff, and this guy looks like he's just got that katana and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, is a hero, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, you play as that character, so...
Yeah, and it evolves around that one thing, and it's not as customizable.
Exactly, so some people might feel shoehorned into a character they don't really want to play that much, or...
But that might allow for more story building.
Yeah, most definitely. It seems like it's a lot more story-driven, there's more of a narrative. Yeah.
So that seemed interesting. Anything else you want to say about that one?
Not really.
Not really?
Do you?
No. I thought I just wanted to mention it because it was, it was sort of a new IP essentially, which was good to see. So I thought it was good to mention.
Hey, Mick. Thank you.
Got him.
Oh, my ears feel so much better.
Now, obviously, Fallout 76. That was very cheeky. He just came in. He's like, "Oh, hey guys, like we're just gonna bloody Fallout 76 for a second here."
Check this out. Let's get your whistles wet for our presentation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was actually very, very smart of Mr. Todd because it didn't show us too much. We still don't know what the game is.
Yeah.
So it didn't answer the big question that I know most of you guys are thinking, which is this just an online game?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's 4 times bigger than Fallout 4 because there's lots of people playing at the same time and they need to expand the world because it's an MMORPG?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, to unpack a little bit of what we saw, right? You know that he saw them armor in the ground and there were multiple Vault Dwellers walking past. So it's going to be multiplayer. That's what I got from that. But is it going to be multiplayer or MMO? That's the,
Yeah.
That's the question.
That's what I'm a little, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit toey about too.
Thanks, Conker.
Thanks,
Did you like our Anthem? Oh, man.
Thanks for the help making it.
Oh, man, we have watched it so many times since we made it. We're actually pretty proud of it. Like, came together pretty quickly and, like, pretty decent production value, I thought. for
Well, like a webcam and 2 hours.
For not using our proper camera because everything's still packed up. I thought I was pretty happy with that.
Not bad.
Okay. So Fallout 76, super interested about. We'll get back to that in way deeper discussion on Bethesda today. Sorry.
Bless you.
Yeah. So that was cool. I thought it was very smart.
Yeah.
It kind of benefited Bethesda more than it benefited Microsoft.
Oh, for sure.
Which is very, very, very cheeky.
Mm-hmm.
But it also made Microsoft feel a little more relevant for a second there.
Yeah.
So smart.
Clever.
So let's move on from that because we're going to talk about that a lot later on.
Yeah.
What about Captain Spirit?
That seemed pretty cool.
That seemed really interesting.
Have you ever played any of the Life is Strange series?
I know that you have.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
I thought you had. Oh.
Never.
No. It seemed like, look, coming from someone that doesn't know much about the Life is Strange stuff, just as its own story, it seemed really interesting. It seemed like a narrative about stuff that I definitely dealt with when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Feeling discluded and all that sort of stuff and like sort of living in your mind a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of interested that narrative is being taken to a large stage. That's cool.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, lots of games avoid uncomfortable topics. And lots of games avoid sort of, I don't know, like talking about something that isn't cool. Like it's like, let's just be the cool dudes on skateboards and in cars and, expensive shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But like this actually was talking about like something that actually affects people, like real people. So that's cool. I think it'd be really interesting.
Yeah.
The visual seemed really cool. Like I don't know, like and you could see that there was a darker element in the backstory as well with the family and like the father-son relationship. So that'll be really interesting.
Yeah, quite an emotional
It'd be
game.
interesting for me. I mean, look, we're on a live stream. Let's be like I don't really have a father, so that will be. I don't know what that relationship is, so that would be really interesting to play a game and explore what that could be.
Yeah.
And what the difficulties could be there. So that'd be really interesting for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that's one that really kind of I was like, oh, that's different.
Cool.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's good to see major games doing that sort of stuff and like getting a lot of screen time. So that was cool. All right. I don't really have much to say about it because they didn't show much.
Not particularly. Just like it seemed like it could be.
But it just seemed interesting. They showed enough.
Yeah.
But I don't know how the game plays and what you actually do. But it's more of a story experience, so it doesn't actually matter. Okay. So, Metro.
Mm-hmm.
Exodus.
Let's get out of here.
Okay, see you next.
See you guys.
See you guys. Metro. That actually looks really good.
Doesn't it?
Like visually, and like it was like Fallout horror mode.
Yeah.
And like Fallout's already like can be quite scary. But yeah, like just pretty full on. And some of the enemies were bloody, yeah. Like that thing that was like engorging the boat and stuff. I was like, what is going on?
What's happening here? Yeah, it looks really gritty and dark, and that you've got bad people on both fronts. You've got those like monstrosities that are coming after you, plus you got people and the environment too. I believe it's in a hostile environment. Like
it seems it, yeah.
You have to wear a mask when you're on the outside. Yeah, and
that's cool.
When you get attacked, your mask can break. And
that's what he was like patching it. Oh man,
yeah.
See, I remember because we very briefly played one of the Metro games. I think maybe the first one,
probably.
When I remember in the same room. I don't remember who was playing it, but we were just like, what sort of? I think I was watching you play it briefly, and. The thing that struck me about it back then was you could tell that it was a lower budget than some of the other games, but they had done so well with it. But like the interface was slightly clunky, and there was just a few things where it didn't feel polished.
Yeah.
But this is so much iteration and like building out that really good universe, like really good base.
Yeah.
But looking like a fucking amazing title,
like AAA sort of.
So
polish.
Yeah. Like I want to give that a shot, but I probably will need Barry in the room.
I got you, bro. Don't worry. Easy.
There we go. Metric Done's got some tips for the guys. The other two Metro games are good and great, and they're currently on sale at GOG.
GOG. I think I've got them already. I just haven't played them.
Yeah, I think I have some of them too.
Shit. Because I think they remade the first one as a Redux.
Yeah, so there was a Redux, yeah. Yeah, we'll have to give them a shot. Maybe we'll find whatever the latest one. No, we can't do the latest one. Because Barry will have to play the first one.
Thanks, Chris. Thank you for understanding.
That's right. I got you. I got you, fam.
Thanks, fam. Well, I was going to try and think of another term, but it still applies.
Look it up.
So, anything else on Metro?
No, I just want to see it. I need to see the actual gameplay.
Yeah.
Of both. I've actually Redux both of them. I didn't realize.
Nice.
That's cool. Yeah, I need to see gameplay and see like how the interface runs, because that was one thing that threw me off of it last time. But no, it seems like they've sorted all that, which is good.
Well, the bit of the backpack where you like opened up his backpack, attached all the bits, and then zipped it up, and
that was cool.
Like that's sick. So it'd be interesting if it's got a similar inventory system to Zombie U.
Yeah,
real time.
Yeah,
maybe you love that.
Oh man, that asymmetric gameplay, like where you're playing the game, things are coming at you. You don't know, like the game doesn't pause when you go into your inventory. I like that.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Like, especially if it's a zombie style, like it's that sort of game, which Metro is that sort of game where you're rummaging through your stuff, but things can still happen. Because if this was to happen in real life, for example, that's what it would be like.
Exactly.
You don't have time to go, which gun am I going to use for this upcoming encounter? It's just whatever you can grab.
It's like, shit, you never got time to go grab another gun. If not, listen, I'm going to try.
I don't know if that was actually the mechanic, but that would be cool if it was.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd be curious to see. That'd be really interesting. Okay, so that is Metro.
Is he?
Really looking forward to that one as well. Then I've got on the list going into Forza.
Yep. Brum Brum Britain.
Brum Brums in Britain. That looked fantastic.
Yeah.
Like racing games for a long time have been the ones that have looked phenomenal. Mainly, I don't know why, like because they can get access to the actual car model that they use for development. So like they can do, this car looks exactly like the car because it is the car.
Exactly, it's all measured up and all that.
But that whole seasons thing, like which was the thing they were very hammering on, like that looked good. Bed knobs and broomsticks. That looks like it's a racing game.
Yeah,
it'll be fun. It's probably not something that I personally am going to invest in or play a lot of, but it looks good.
It does, yeah. It looks like it's just, and again, another iteration on Forza Horizon 3, which is a good thing. Yeah. It's not like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of deal. But like the season's a new area, new cars, like whatever the last couple of years have been missed out on.
Yeah, but, I liked that the seasons weren't just seasons, like that they actually did change the gameplay. Like the car will respond differently, it opens up different race tracks and different map areas and stuff like that. That was cool. Like, like rather than just going, oh, we've got a day-night system, like we've just done a thing.
Yeah,
but like, hey, this actually like fundamentally changes how the game plays. Like, that's pretty cool.
Which if you hate winter and it's locked in winter the next day, and you're like,
yeah, see, that's
it's going back tomorrow.
That's the thing, because it's persistent. So I don't know, like you don't get that choice.
Exactly, and it said it's for everyone as well. So when it's happening in the world, everyone has that same.
And then
season.
which hemisphere do they choose? It won't be ours.
Oh shit!
Which means we'll be driving around. Like if they did it as a persistent thing, where you're like actually playing the season that you're in,
yeah,
then we're going to be playing winter when it's actually summer and etc. Mech doesn't have to deal with this problem.
Yeah, no, it's all over it.
That's right. You're living in the prime country.
And yeah, he like mentioned seasons a few times actually.
Oh man, it was the main thing they had to talk about.
Them seasons that changes everything.
It's like one of the guys in the chat mentioned car chat.
That's right. I was like, hey, drift convoy, yes.
I hated when the car went by. I don't know if anyone noticed this. You probably did. When the car went by and it popped up and said, "I'm on Mixer," and I was like, So you drive around and like all these like dickheads are going to be like, "Look at me, I'm streaming. Come see me, come see me." And I'm like, that's I don't know. As long as you can mute them, then it should be fine.
Yeah.
Which surely they'll have some sort of
some way to filter that out.
Yeah.
I know and experience all of the seasons, including winter, summer, and such favourites as spring.
That's right. I think I'll see all of them again this year. Anything else to say on Forza? Yes. Actually, that was one thing I wanted to say.
Shit,
we kept waiting. That's what we were talking about. We were waiting to see the cars touch. Because we wanted to see, not because of that, not because of like autoerotica.
Not because,
no, because we wanted to see whether all the players on the map, whether they could actually collide with each other, and they didn't answer that question because none of the cars ever collided.
Yeah, which was shit. Like everyone loves to see.
There was no vehicle fondling.
Yeah, no autoerotica. That was great.
Yeah, that was interesting. Because I would hate if it kind of ruins it a bit if everyone's just driving and you just pass through the car.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, because okay, we're all here, but now we're not actually.
Exactly. There's no physical interaction between us. I reckon, they did crash into a rock wall, but I think that from the other forces, there's collisions. And I think you can turn it off if you want to, so maybe that.
But in the overworld?
Yeah, in the overworld.
Okay.
Believe me, I take full advantage of it when I play. Sorry. All right, so that's Forza.
That's Forza.
What was next?
I wrote zombie game with a question mark. I can't remember what it was.
Was it Dying Light? It wasn't Dying Light 2.
No, it wasn't Dying Light. It was something else. It was before Black Desert.
It wasn't Division 2. That's not a zombie game.
No, it was something else. Oh, no, yes. It was. They mentioned the company that had released the game, and it had a really good pickup. And they acquired that company. And they brought it into the fold.
Undead Studios or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what game that was.
Yeah, I don't know what game it was. They talked about it like everyone knew what it was, and you guys might know what it is, but I didn't know what it was.
Is it stated?
Days Gone. Is it Days Gone? Is Days Gone out? I want to play Days Gone. Is it out? No, it feels stupid if
I thought it might have been State of Decay. Because there's State of Decay 2 that's coming out. I haven't read anything yet.
State of Decay 2, maybe. State of Decay. I love what you've really done with the decay in this room. Yeah. Okay, well, anyways, moving on. Black Desert, you said you've got this?
Pish Posh. It's like it's an MMO, but with active battle systems. So it's like a third person.
What does that mean?
As much of passive battle systems, you're just like,
fight my fights for me. I will be here.
It's instead of like an MMO like World of Warcraft, where it's like cooldown times and stuff like that. It's active, so you've got full control of your camera. Right. It's like an RPG.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like an MMORPG.
Right.
But that's nothing amazing to speak of at the moment. Yeah. It's right up your alley, Chris.
That sounds great. I wrote it there mainly for you if you wanted to talk about it.
Not really.
Nothing really. Don't you own it?
I do.
On PC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nothing really to talk about.
Cool.
MMO. Very shiny people. That's like really they all look like they've just crawled out of an oil slick.
Gotcha. That sounds yep, moving on. So, Tunic.
Yes.
Tunic looks cool.
Give me Foxlink.
But will Chris savage it like Dauntless?
He will. He will be ruthless.
Let's not talk about Dauntless. Tunic.
Yeah.
Tunic
awesome,
looks
man.
so cool.
Holy shit.
It looks cool. I mean, like, I don't know how original it was, but the graphics looked like adorable.
Yeah, I love that low poly, high polish.
Yes.
Like where they apply filters and all these like really, really great colors and shit.
Absolutely.
But with low poly models, it just gets me. And good animation. Yeah. So I saw that and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
it's so nice.
It's definitely something that I will play. It seems like a game that you can pick up casually and just sort of like give it a go. It's definitely something I'll play, I think. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Now, before we go on to the next one, so the first game that they showed, Ori.
Oh, yeah.
That looked great.
Have you played the first one, Ori and the Blind Forest?
I haven't.
Gotcha. I've heard it's fantastic.
But it struck me as, like Rayman Legends, which is a great game. Had the very similar sort of graphics, where it was like, beautiful backgrounds, but the characters were like vector and kind of like very like sort of sharp.
Yeah.
But the background is more like sort of drawn 3D. Very, very cool. It looked great.
Yeah.
It just looked like a fun game. There's not enough platform games these days.
Not at all.
These days.
All right, Microsoft presented. Jesus.
Jeez.
Mumblesoft.
I thought it was
That's really good. It's good.
Yeah, that looks really cool.
I think it's got a really good storyline too. It's not just good platforming, but I think there's like a moral story behind it as well.
Okay.
And it's like a really involving and emotional story, which you wouldn't really expect out of a platform, but yeah, supposedly it's really good. So
that's cool. Okay.
I have to give that a shot at some point.
Battletoads appeared.
It certainly did. What a shock.
That was really cheeky.
It was like, hey, what?
It seems very far off. But that was cool.
About it, but yeah. Even the artwork that they had, like the thing running into the... Like even that just looked like hastily hand-drawn.
Yeah.
It was cool. I've never played it.
Well, like I said, I do have it on Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
I believe. Battletoads!
Tone it up.
Everyone here was very excited about that. So, yeah, we'll get it up and we'll I think I can plug it into the Elgato and we can actually play.
Oh, sweet.
So we'll give it a shot. Why the hell not?
Exactly. Hell yeah.
That'll be fun. Whatever it is. And also it's couch co-op, so when the new one comes out, we can actually both play.
Ah, yes.
Awesome. We can see a few co-op games. It's great.
Finally, yeah.
That was cool. A lot of people were guessing that it was going to come out, but nobody really expected it, I think.
Yeah, well...
Everyone was just like, Battletoads. Like, let's just say it.
Yeah, exactly. As they do.
Oh, man. So let's talk tech briefly. So they talked about their streaming service.
Yes.
So
fast start technology on on a few titles coming out this June.
So just a quick poll of, I don't know who's still here on the chat. Quick poll. What sort of yeah, no VR was mentioned at all. What sort of internet do you guys have at home? So just type in like your average speed. So here I'm pretty lucky actually. I get about 95 MBS, although average speed's probably closer to 70. So you've got cable JMac, so you're probably actually getting about 40-ish, maybe more, 50-ish. Yeah, 50-ish. Yeah. 11 MBS, so you'll be on ADSL 2+. Mac, what do you get, you bastard?
Wait, that's megabytes per second.
Oh, so you're getting 100 MBS then?
That's how it works, right? Just move the decimal point.
No. Do you want a quick lesson on it?
All right, quick.
So
teach me.
So Mbps is megabits per second.
Yeah.
So you divide it by 8.
Gotcha.
Because there are 8 bits
in every byte.
In 1 byte.
Yeah.
So if you want 1 megabyte, then you need 8 MBS.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's it. So yeah, that's how it works. So JMac gets 50 Mbps.
Gotcha.
Because he's got cable.
Yeah.
Which will get him about 5 megs a second, roughly. Well, probably closer to 4. But yeah, so there you go. That's the thing.
Hey.
Point of asking that question was, and I noticed Mick didn't answer, he's probably got like 1,000 Gbps or some ridiculous thing for America. Either that or his internet's dropped down because it's so bad. Either way, 150. You bastard. You bastard. We love you. You bastard. So in Australia, it's going to be difficult because our average speed is quite low.
Yeah.
So for us, it's okay. Don't apologize. For us to have this, because you're going to need a strong upload speed as well.
Okay.
So, because if you want to play streaming, you need to be able to send your response. It doesn't need to be as strong as the download speed, but you still need like a consistent, accurate upload speed.
Yeah, because if it's laggy,
then you can't play the game. Because
Exactly
it needs to be zero lag.
Yeah,
it has to be
exactly
zero lag. So, Don's getting 75. That's good. It's about what we're getting. Like, I'm on NBN, I pay for 100 MBS, but I don't always get it.
Yeah.
So my point is, like with JMX cable, for example, if it's Australian cable, which we know that it is, you only get about 1 to 2 Mbps upload speed.
Wow, gotcha.
So if you're doing anything else, you can't play it. So if you have a household with, you know, more than 2 people, and 2 people are trying to use this, it just won't work.
That sucks.
So I think really cool concept. I love the idea of, like, because it does democratize gaming and basically say, okay, well, you've got a phone, you can't afford a console, you can subscribe to this and play this way anyways.
Yeah.
Don't have to buy a game. It's good. Like, it's a great concept. Don't want to bag it at all.
Yeah.
It just won't work in Australia.
Yeah, exactly.
And many emerging countries it won't work in. So even in America, like there are places in America where you, 1, can't get internet and 2, can only get ADSL style internet.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's an interesting one.
Makes it tough.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's a great concept and the service is great, but just limited applicability.
There's a lot of problems that Microsoft themselves can't solve that need to be solved before they can actually do this
Like
mainstream.
Yeah.
Like this can't be the next, like the Xbox, which is good for us because it means we can still get another console.
That's cool.
Because a lot of people were saying the Xbox One X would be the last console that they make and it'll just go streaming.
Wow.
But I don't think that can be a reality.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, moving on. So, last thing we want to talk about, then we're going to take a break, is...
Say it to me straight.
Cyberpunk. Holy shit. Man, every person that I've been talking to off the stream about E3 has been saying, CD Projekt, are they going to talk about? Are they going to talk about something? Are they going to talk about something?
Yeah.
Are they doing their own conference? Are they doing a presentation? What are they doing? What are they doing? As soon as I saw 2077, I knew what it was. Holy shit, that looks amazing!
It looks so good.
Because I've only ever seen that one trailer, like that one teaser trailer that's been on the website for ages.
Yeah,
ages.
And it wasn't any gameplay or anything. It wasn't in game.
No,
it was
still looked amazing.
Yeah, of course.
This was a great way to finish, and I love how it was a takeover and like it was smart. They did it well, and I do like that they didn't come back out afterwards and go, "Oh, go see
Thanks,
ya."
guys.
Like they just let it finish. Like that was the right way to do it.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Far out.
There was so much to unpack because it showed. What's cool about it is that it showed like life in the near future. You know, like people were mucking around with kids hanging out outside, like on their phones. Some kid with a VR headset showing you what life is like in the near future, and then you're in that setting, and that sort of lays up a really great atmosphere for you to take over from. You know, like far around. Just everything looks so good.
Yeah, that's so good. Yeah, I know that they teased it, but they don't actually show us anything. Unless they did and I missed it. But that is just awesome. I hope that they do a larger reveal. Unless they have Metric done and we've missed it, I'd love to know. Because I want to find more about this. I feel like that was the first time they've shown that particular video. Yeah, we need to find out where the info is for that because I want to play that so hard.
Yeah, well, it didn't say anything about release date or anything, did it? It was just...
No, although Metric Dumb was noticing a few release dates that were popping up and down. So, just in a few areas that we hadn't quite seen.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, I'd be curious. These guys are on it. They got it covered.
Love it.
That's all we want to talk about for this stuff. We do have a reading.
Oh, yes. Or should we keep that for a little bit later?
Should we... What's the next stream? Bethesda?
I think we should do it with Bethesda.
Should we do it in the intro?
Yeah,
We'll do this the very first thing?
Because I'm thinking, oh yeah, we have a few. Of course, sorry. Forgot about that.
It's something for you to possibly to read. I'm thinking we'll read it at the start of the... weird time. I think we'll read it at the start of the next stream because there's a better chance for more people to be there.
Because, like, yeah, out of everything, I think Bethesda's going to be the most...
It's going to be the one that everyone's going to want to tune in for. We'll do it for the first thing. So we'll have a reading. Metric Dunn has painstakingly put together an amazing story that is very on par with what the guys were talking about. It's going to be amazing. But yes, we're happy for you, of course, we have to mention before we wrap up.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling us out, Mick. We completely forgot to mention it. I didn't put it on my list. Yeah, as I say, Taffy will definitely want to hear it. So... look, we've really loved what that game represents, which is just something really interesting. Something really kind of like that. This new trailer for it was quite macabre. Like the game itself has always been like that.
Yeah,
it's always been like that.
But it's never been marketed like that. You've never really seen that part.
I hadn't seen more of that story. Like actually, some of the dialogue. It was very. It's very full on, isn't it?
Confronting almost.
Really confronting. Yeah, very very on board. Yeah, we're gonna have to play this.
Most definitely.
I think we'll wait till the release and play it on release, and we'll
yeah.
actually do a bit of a play for it. Yeah, it does seem to have changed a bit, doesn't it? From back in the original, where it was. Is it still? Because you guys have played it a little bit. Do you feel it's still going to be roguelite here? Because it seems like that's what it was. That was the main concept. You
like
just
survival.
die multiple times while trying to work out the story and try and get further and further each time.
Yeah.
So I think it's still that. But it did seem like the story elements have been fleshed out even further, which is great.
That argument at the start, I was like, oh man, wow, okay.
Yeah, it's full on.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad they got acquired. They deserve to. Like, they were punching well above their weight for an indie.
Yeah, most definitely.
So that's very, very cool. Yeah, I know we probably can't buy it in Australia. We're going to have to probably buy it overseas or something, which is really frustrating.
So annoying.
We got R-rated games in Australia, and what good did that do us?
Yeah, nothing, obviously.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And even, like, this didn't backpedal. Like, you know, Left 4 Dead 2 got killed in Australia because you had the non-gore version. Stupid.
I bought it when I was over in Canada, so it was full gore. Got all the giblets.
Just, like, you know, we're a very mature country when it comes to movies.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of movies that are rated R in America are rated MA in Australia. Like, lots of them. There are lots of movies that you watch them and they're MA and you're like, wow, that's pretty full on, actually.
Yeah.
And you go to America and they're R-rated. And then you come to Australia and you look for games and it's, like, opposite story.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no, you can't have that, you know.
Well, the only difference is that you're playing it, I guess. That
I find
you're
it, like,
having an impact.
I know we're, like, giving a bit off EA, but it's just... It kills me because I don't know, like, we get censored on this stuff, and there's also this weird, like, feeling that, like, still that video games, like, influence violence, which is just, like, has been systematically proven that that is not factual.
Yeah.
Like, there's just still this belief in Parliament and, like, government that that's a thing. I think JMac shared something recently with us about that, and it was just, like, really misleading. And I think my brother as well. It's just really frustrating, like, there's not a link.
Yeah.
Because if there was a link, then Australia would have as much gun deaths as America has.
Yeah.
Because the key motivator is meant to be the video games, yeah? We have the same games.
Yeah. So why are we the same?
We're not. It's obviously not that. So, yeah, anyways.
That's so silly.
Okay. Bringing it back in.
GT5? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Ridiculous.
I thought you meant Gran Turismo 5. I'm like, that's not fun. I'm using Grand Theft Auto 5. But we have a few.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yep, we're done for now.
All right, let's get out of here.
Thank you, guys. We will be back at some point. I can't remember when. I'm going to quickly find out. Gosh, I should know.
Imagine if it's like straight away.
No,
it's like, oh boy.
I think it's 11.
Yeah, I think it is 11.
Where's my googly chromies?
Where's me jumper? Where's me jumper?
Where's me jumper? Jump here. Thank you so much, guys. We are looking forward to, I think the next one is Bethesda. Okay, so 11 a.m. everybody, 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Time. Join us. We will see you then. It's going to be awesome. Fallout 76, Fallout 76, yeah. Fallout 76, and other games. And Fallout 76. And there'll be other stuff too.
I don't understand.
But there'll also be Fallout 76.
Fallout 76. Yeah, that's what we're after.
Alright, see you soon, guys.
See you guys. Bye-bye. Bring on Skyrim 2.
Woo! Skyrim 2.